Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 10 of Mysteries of the Academy. Today, we are continuing our... Thank you, Ari! Holy shit.
No problem.
Okay. Oops, hold on, wait. I didn't mean to click that. Hold on. Ari, stop your bark. Hey. No.
This is a great start, guys.
Dude,
Great stuff.
As soon as I hit start, holy fuck. Every time, without fail. It's usually right as soon as I'm joining a call, or like, I think the word hello triggers her. Because when I lived with my mom, my brother would say, hey, good morning, and hello and stuff to people, and like come over to my room and say hi to me, and she would just freak the fuck out. So I think the word hello triggers her. Uh-oh.
Slave.
Anyway, as I was in the middle of saying, in our last session, the party has arrived at the temple where the cult of Mikoradomus has been operating. Allegedly, they are working with Valen Vosk to do something that has yet to be discovered exactly, but they do know that the blood of elves is being used in some kind of profane rituals that they're doing something with. What's with all the question marks?
What question marks?
What's with all the orange question marks up here, Valen?
What question marks?
Did you put question marks up here?
Where?
What's happening?
Up here at the top of this room. Right
I don't know. I can see it. Wait, let me move.
It was
I
a
don't
joke
remember
from
why.
it was a joke from last week. We did like a League KS joke, so the old question was
Right.
Okay. I forgot about that. All right, but
That's funny.
the party has fought their way through some of this dungeon, coming from the entrance here. Also, I would ask that the party does not view the screen, as I have things on here you guys have yet to discover. Party fought their way through here, went this way, and found this throne room sort of thing. Inside, there was what appears to be a cult leader, which was referred to only as the Exalted One by another member of the cult. The party has challenged the Exalted One, and he summoned a demon known as a Hezro to fight the party. The Hezro is a foul-smelling, frog-like behemoth of a monster that almost ended up killing Gorm. Gorm is sitting at a pretty 2 HP right now, I believe. Yep. He's sitting at a pretty 2 HP. Following the fight with the Hezro, the party realized there was a barrier going between these two, basically glowing gemstones here in the walls. And Balin had walked up to it, took this key-shaped black void, and touched it to the barrier, which had removed the wall of force. Following that, we will pick up where we left off in the middle of combat. So, that would have been the turn of Balin using an action to...
Oh yeah, I have Hex on right now, right?
You do have Hex active. It's a bonus action to move it to someone.
So, if that was my action, I am disengaging.
I was about to say. I was about to say, would you like to use your bonus action now? So you're gonna use that to disengage. Got it. You can move your token 30 feet if you would like, or.
Oh my god. They were like, see this, open the fridge and fucking runs away. What the fuck? What was the point of that?
Absolute sucker.
That was the greatest part of this game ever. So shut
Why is Foxy's at 200%? What the hell?
200%. I'm very loud.
I thought she was loud, but I had her at 200% for some reason.
Slay.
Okay, there we go. So, With that, it would be Nutty's turn now. Nutty is going to use a bonus action to move the tentacle. Moves 30 feet this way. And then Nutty himself is going to come over here. Say 25 feet.
Oh, tentacles.
Yeah, Nutty has a tentacle that he can use now. Very cool, right?
Very interesting.
Very cool. Let's see. So
Can we have music?
we have music. What do you mean?
Oh, then it's really wait. Let me. I
You
guess
can
it was
control,
really
you can
quiet.
control the volume from my settings. Nutty is going to point the my settings section, the cog at the top right of the Roll20.
Yeah. It's 100. I thought it was low, but it was just... Okay.
Do you
Now
not-
I can
do
hear
you
it.
not
It's,
hear anything?
it's just now I hear it. It's just really quiet. It's fine.
Yeah, this song has some quiet moments to it. So anyway, as I was saying, Nutty walks up and points at the Exalted One and casts Crown of Madness. So
Ooh.
the Exalted One needs to make a Wisdom saving throw against this, or become charmed.
Nutty has Crown of Madness?
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think you know
This
Nutty's
is,
shit better than Nutty.
I do. Oh. Okay, let's see. What is this guy's... He fails the Wisdom saving throw.
What?
Beautiful.
Does it go insane?
Slay!
So that.
So, the creature must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target, or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a success, the spell ends. So, now it's going to be this normal cultist's turn. Since he sees how injured Gorm is, he's going to come up here.
He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, he has to make a Wisdom saving throw, and I rolled a 17.
He's gonna take 8.
Okay, so as soon as he runs up toward Gorm, not everyone can see this, but Gorm can. Gorm, you see a swarm of, like, spiritual essences just annihilate this dude, and he, like,
Damn.
just fucking dies.
Damn.
as he enters the area.
He just fucking dies.
He just has a
Okay.
swarm of souls just attack him, and he fucking dies.
But who did
Or
that?
just starts laughing a little bit and coughs up a little blood as he laughs.
Wait, which one of us did that? I mean,
It was go.
it was going okay.
Go.
All right,
Gorm.
Mallory, it is your turn.
Okay, apparently I have temporary hit points. Do you think that would have worn off by now?
It only
Like, I
lasts
haven't-
for a minute, so it would have worn off by now. Yeah.
Okay, let me remove them. It would be stupid if I just casted it, but whatever. My fault for not writing.
You need to rest.
Um,
You need to rest again before you can use it. So.
Should I have
No, I have it.
short range?
I have two of them. Yeah, I have two of them.
Oh, you have
but,
two of them. Okay, never mind.
I can cast it again if I wish. Anyways, Mallory will go like over here. Yeah, and they will put Hex on the. This is the mini guy.
Lobo.
What did Lobo do?
Lobo.
Monster? Oh my god.
Lobo.
No.
No,
No.
Lobo,
Lobo.
Lobo.
No.
Oh!
No. No.
So,
Finally!
uh, this inky dark portal opens up behind Nutty and Balin, and it forms into an owl bear.
What the fuck is that? Guys, we have a situation.
And let me just roll initiative
did you
here
do
for
this?
it.
Where did
Lobo
this come
is
from?
evil.
Guys.
You realize
All
what
right,
you have
Mallory,
done?
go ahead and continue your turn.
Okay. Yep.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pretend I do not see.
That was
That
evil,
doesn't
Lobo.
exist.
I like it.
Survival.
Lobo
Okay,
will have,
we're good.
the moment Lobo will have a campaign with you, I will party wipe. I will do like 6 monsters at the same time.
Same. I
Yeah,
have
me
enough
too.
for that.
I have enough as well.
Okay,
We're
so
dead.
yeah, Lobo, you will die. Just a warning.
Yeah, I mean, Lobo, during our Destiny D&D stuff that we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna have these redeems active. You better hope they don't come in for revenge against you.
But am I? I didn't do it because I don't know if it's allowed. Am I allowed to counterspell the portal? Is that a thing?
Nah.
No, that's not a spell.
Okay.
This is interference from the god Umbra. Basically, chat is Umbra, the god of
Okay.
chaos and madness. So,
And it's not a spell. It's just something.
it's just divine intervention.
Okay.
I will
Awesome.
open them.
More like
With my
divine,
key
more like
and I will
divine
kill it.
fuckery.
Yeah, the gods hate us. Apparently, maybe. Okay, so
Well, it's a prankster
Mallory
deity,
will-
so.
yeah, Mallory will hex this guy because I think we should still focus them. Can you mark them with hex?
I can mark him with hex. Let's see, you're using the radioactive marker, so I'll just put that on. All right.
Nothing personal.
Nothing
Uh,
personnel, kid.
Nothing personal, darling. And just a casual 2 Eldritch. Yeah, 2 Eldritch.
Okay, 200
And-
blasts.
Ooh.
The first one is going to miss. The second one will hit with an 18. Go ahead and roll your damage. We'll take the first numbers since it's not actually a crit.
Make it necrotic.
Make it necrotic. Okay. He takes 14 damage, 10 force, and 4 necrotic damage. Alrighty. There you go. Anything else? I don't think so. Cause you
yeah,
need to
I'm
roll your
thinking.
hex. You need to roll your hex.
Oh, right. How much is that?
1d6. You can also click on hex to roll the damage as well.
I'll just click. Oh, okay.
Well, that's 1 necrotic damage. Very nice.
Yay!
This time-
Yay!
That's a total of 15 damage. Alright. Varka, it's your turn.
Okay, so I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Mr. Gorm over here.
Okay,
Woo!
Gorm gets a bonus of 2 AC. So I'm gonna click a 2 right there. You see the 2 on your sheet?
Yep.
Cool. Treat your AC
I
as 2
edited him
higher.
the blue circle.
Ah, perfect.
Okay.
Let's see, that
And-
lasts up to 10 minutes. Damn.
There you go. Okay, so Varka. Is Gorm standing like right in front of him?
Gorm is
Then-
standing right. Gorm is standing within 5 feet of him, yes.
Okay, so
Oh,
I can use like this thing to gain an advantage on my attack.
You can flank to gain an advantage. Just know
Yeah.
that you will be passing through the reach or the ability of this guy to hit you. So he can
Even
take an
that-
attack opportunity on you if you pass through.
Oh, so what
You
if I
see
do this?
you see the Cambion right there?
What if I do this?
You
I
won't
mean, wait, but then the Gorm.
you
I
won't get
see.
advantage, but you will not take an attack opportunity if you stand here.
I mean, do I
Advantage is
even
more
need the
important.
advantage? I don't need the advantage. I'm just gonna go hit him.
Okay.
Varka will use her magic maul
Okay.
to hit, and
So
That is
magic
a
maul.
16 to hit. That would normally hit. However, the Exalted One raises his hand toward you, and you feel your maul make contact with a barrier of some sort.
Ah,
I see.
He has cast the
Yeah,
shield.
shield.
yeah.
So shield, what does shield?
It
do? Does
increases
it-
his AC by 5
Oh.
until the end of his next turn.
5.
Or until the start of his
Oh, wait.
next turn, which is next.
Oh wait, but 18 did hit. So
18 hit him earlier, but he
Oh,
used a
what?
reaction to block your attack.
Okay.
So at this point, you would need more. You can make your second attack against him.
Yeah, I'll try. Let's see, please.
That is a 20. You needed a 21.
No.
Ay.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
All right, you missed
Well-
both of your attacks, hitting the barrier instead. All right.
Oh, that's all I can do.
His turn begins, and he is going to, have to make a wisdom saving throw against Gorm's Spirit Guardians, which he fails. Oh, wait. Oh, DC 15. Never mind. He passes. He takes half instead.
No.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 7 radiant damage here.
Ay, my life, shut up. God laugh.
He says, "You are fools to fight me here. Now die in agony," as he attempts to cast a spell.
Ooh. Anyone got counterspell?
I do.
You counterspell? Okay, would you like to use it?
Do I get to
It is
know what
a-
he's using first?
You can make an Arcana to try to figure it out. As he begins chanting in Abyssal. If anybody understands Abyssal, they can understand what he's saying. Do any of you understand Abyssal?
I know. No, I know Draconic.
You know Draconic, but not Abyssal. Okay.
No.
So nobody here knows Abyssal.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
With a 14 Arcana, you're not sure which spell he's casting, but you do know that it is of a summoning variety.
Right.
Counter.
Sure.
Alright, counter spell. So, counter spell is a 3rd level spell. The spell that he's casting is a bit higher than 3rd. You're going to need to roll me a d20 plus your charisma modifier.
So charisma roll, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Make a charisma roll. You can just click on your charisma ability score to roll.
If you have inspiration, this might be the time to do it. Oh, that's
You
really good, though.
successfully counter his
Nice!
spell.
Yay!
His spell fizzles out, and he says, "No!"
I laugh at them.
His turn is
Nothing works for you, does
completely
it?
His turn is completely wasted as he is unable to summon his demon.
Yay.
Nothing works for you.
All right,
I
Gorm.
laugh at them for fun.
It is your
Gorm
turn.
Gorm is going to look into the camera and say that he wished he got to do a fun fact of the day as he is going to use a bonus
Oh no, I
action.
forgot to
What is
do.
your attack?
I just rushed into the combat. I forgot to do the introductions. Oh my god.
Bonus action. Bonus action. He's going to move his spiritual weapon and make an attack with it. Oh,
That's gonna be a natural one.
Yikes.
That'll miss.
I feel like I should not be playing safe right now, and we need to do some damage. So Gorm is going to use his wand to cast inflict wounds.
Mhm. Oh, by the way, if you want to overcharge, you can use more charges from your wand to add extra damage dice.
Oh, I would love to do that. Will a 19 hit?
A 19 would hit if he didn't reactively cast shield again.
I
Again?
think it's 21 now.
Okay.
Yeah, you need 21 to be able to hit him
Boo.
when he does
Oh,
it.
so he cast it a second time just now.
He casts shield again, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So that's another 1st level slot that he's used.
Ah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can't you make it like stronger?
Huh? Like upcast shield?
Yeah, no, the inflict wounds. Like make the.
He can make the damage stronger, not the to hit though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's
Does
unfortunate,
that
is
still
that this is-
does that still use a charge?
It'll only use a charge up if you actually touch him.
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, that's all my action economy.
Alright, it's time for the Cambions. As this one is going to come over here. Yep, they need to make their saves here. The first Cambion succeeds, and the second Cambion fails. So this guy here takes 6 damage. And the one that approaches Varka here takes 13.
Nice.
Do they have any secondary effects from failing the save?
There
I don't
are no
recall.
secondary effects. However, they are in difficult terrain. Any enemy, regardless of pass or failures, in difficult terrain.
Okay, so it's twice as much movement that they're requiring to move here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and. Oh my God! I almost forgot.
What?
What did you
The
forgo?
big monster.
Wait,
Huh?
What?
this guy had Crown of Madness on him.
Oh
He did.
no!
Oh.
Hold on.
Indeed.
Can we go back just a minute?
Yeah, we need
Mallory,
a retcon.
Yes.
Mallory, you might have your you have your spell slot back. Actually, he wasn't able to cast that. He had to make an
Okay.
attack against somebody that was within 5 feet of him, of Nutty's choosing. So Nutty's gonna choose Varka since Gorm is in a pretty bad state.
Nutty.
Yeah.
Nutty can't choose another enemy because there's not an enemy within range.
I'm gonna kill Ali.
Well, if Nutty chooses Gorm, then Gorm's gonna fucking die.
Off,
I know. I
Also,
know.
it has to be a melee attack, which this guy sucks
We're
with melee
all gonna
attacks.
die.
offhand attack. You can always
Okay.
do like an open fist
So-
attack for 1 damage.
Yeah, that's what Nutty's gonna make him do. So this guy tries to punch Varka, and he just hits her armor and does no damage.
Okay, great.
So actually, he didn't get to take his turn the way he wanted to. Mallory, you can have your spell slot back.
Yeah. I
Sorry
have
about that.
Spellian.
I forgot. Okay, everything
But
else
it'll still
would have.
take reactions, right?
Wait,
Huh?
sorry. Just wanted
You
to
can
see
still
what
take
it is.
reactions, right?
Yeah, so Mallory still has a reaction.
Man, I liked saying nah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Since we're retroactively doing things, Mallory could counterspell the shield spell instead if you want, so that he takes the inflict wounds.
I think that's a good idea.
You wouldn't have to roll for the counterspell against a first
What
level
does
spell.
inflict wounds do?
A lot of damage.
Okay.
The thing is, it is my last spell slot. Oh wait, no, I have. Do I have full power charge? Let's see.
You get your spells back on a short
yeah,
rest, by
but-
the way.
I know. Okay, so
I think you should do it just so we can kill him and then we can deal with the owl mofo.
fine.
Okay, so you'll counterspell the shield. The 19 inflict wounds will actually hit. You don't need to ping this counterspell. I know what it does. The 19 on the inflict wounds will
Okay.
actually hit as the shield is counterspelled. So go ahead and roll that damage for me, Gorm.
I'm gonna overcharge it.
Okay, how many charges are you using?
I'm using 5.
How many charges does your
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Oh my
This
God.
is
Okay.
Oh my god.
pretty-
I had
What the-
7 and I have 2
Oh.
left.
Oh my.
Bitch be gone.
Die.
This
Please.
That
mod's gonna
dude-
go burr.
That dude looks like he's about to die. But anyway, the Cambion, the Cambions are gonna take their turn now. He's still up, but he looks like he's on death's door now.
Okay,
The
let's kill
Cambion
him.
I
here
laugh at
is
him.
going to.
Let's kill him. We
You
need-
would, wouldn't you? Let me just do that real quick. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
The
That's a lot
Cambion
of
comes
damage.
up behind Varka with a spear and is going to get a 17 to hit.
No. Yeah.
And that is going to be 8 piercing damage
okay.
and 3 fire damage.
Okay, so 19 and then 3 fire damage. So
Lobo, I got a calendar reminder and tons of channel points.
Mhm.
Alright, and then it is going to look over at Mallory here.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Mallory, you're in range of its spear.
Oh.
It's going to make an attack against you now as well. Although this one isn't with advantage. Oh. Does a 26 hit you?
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
You take.
Of course.
I'm just taking average for these guys. You take 8 piercing damage and 3 fire damage, and I need you to make a concentration.
11?
Yeah, I need both of you to make Constitution saving throws to maintain your spells.
Well, I'm out of them anyways. Constitution.
Mallory, this is for your hex, and Varka, this is for your divine
Everyone
or
getting the spirits.
your shield of faith.
Spirits of what? Of laughing at this champion dude?
Good. 8.
I point at them and laugh.
Oh,
Champion you
oh.
are.
Mallory, you
I-
lose concentration on your hex.
That's
Oh
fine.
my god.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That is very unfortunate.
He's spooked.
This owlbear is stronger than you. Ha 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 ha.
All right, and I need one from Varka.
What,
A Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, boom. You got my constitution right here.
Okay, the shield of faith on Gorm is also dropped. That is unfortunate.
That is so rare that we got the same exact rolls. What? Huh?
Okay,
Good
Gorm.
job.
This guy comes over here. He doesn't have
Gorm.
advantage against you because this guy isn't right up against you. But he is going to make 2 attacks on you. He gets a 12 on his first attack, missing you.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a reaction.
okay. What's your reaction?
My reaction is when I'm hit, I can invoke my piety to heal.
Oh.
Okay, so I will let you know. I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's crit. The healing will basically go through as soon as you get hit. If the healing is enough, you won't immediately die.
Well, die or go down.
Oh, go down. Sorry, I meant go
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, guys.
I can
Sorry.
heal Gorm.
Let's see. So for this, I would need to roll twice the normal amount. So that'd be 13 piercing and 9 fire. Go ahead and do your healing.
13 piercing, 9 fire is 22.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it will even do it. But let me click the button.
The button.
And,
Okay.
Oh,
So-
you know what? I could upcast that. I can't upcast piety, right?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You're using a spell slot, right?
Yeah.
That's how it is. Yeah,
roll.
so the description of it... Can you ping the description of the thing I gave you? Real quick.
Yeah,
just
one
to
second.
remind me. Dude, the dice goes up based on what level spell slot you use. Just so yes, you can.
Oh, all right. Let's hope I roll well.
You can do this. You can do this.
So this is using a 3rd level
9.
spell slot for 9 more, so that is going to be... Hey, you reduce
22.
the damage to 0 with this.
I
Whoa.
take it. I take it.
Let's go!
Live!
There
Jesus.
we go, that's your 3rd level spell slot gone, though.
Oh my god.
Yep.
All right. The Cambion is rather confused as he saw
I'm
his
coming to
spear
tank.
as he saw his spear go into your body, and that is. Let's see. The damage you took was 23, right? Or was it 22? Wait. It was. No, it was 22. Sorry. So that is one more than half of the damage you took. That is a successful Constitution saving throw, but just barely.
Cool. Yeah, I know. I was sweating.
Yep. Gorm has a very
He's so
powerful
mad.
reaction here from his piety. All right. The Cambion's very confused as he sees his spear pierce you and go through you, but he sees the hole close up immediately. He's like, "What are you, dwarf?"
I'm coming to tank, boys.
All right, that's it for the
Alright, let's drink
Cambions.
water.
It's time for the Owlbear, who's going to attempt to maul Balin
Oh.
now.
Balin, you can live.
Can you not maul me? Can you dodge?
It's going to try. It's going to try. Well, you have uncanny dodge now, right?
Yeah.
So
And
you
I have
can use
my
a reaction.
barrier.
You can use a reaction to
Shield.
take half damage, or you can use your
Okay,
reaction
nice.
to. It's going to get a an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah.
That
yeah,
will
I
hit
shield.
unless you cast shield. Okay,
I
the
shield.
beak attack doesn't hit you, Balin, but the claw
But the what?
does. The claw attack. The claw attack
Okay.
does hit, however, which does 2d8 plus 5. You take 14 slashing damage as it slashes through the barrier and hits you.
Yeah. Never mind. I'm not tanking.
Unfortunately, you've
That is
already
cool.
used your reaction, so you cannot reduce it by half. So you take the full damage there. And it will be your turn next, Balin.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you. I think those guys are less strong, so I will do my thingy to disengage.
Bonus action disengage.
Again.
Okay.
And then I will attack this guy.
Okay, you have
melee.
advantage and you get sneak attack.
Yes, I will do it melee
Murder.
because I'm so cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
You need to
Oh,
roll to
wow.
hit first.
This one.
Okay, so you get a 18 to hit. Wait, that's not archery style. That's a 16. You get a 16 to hit. You feel your rapier hit the armor, but you don't pierce his armor. Unfortunately, you did not roll high enough to break through his armor class.
That's okay.
All right, that's it for your turn.
That's
You've
it,
used a
yeah.
bonus action in your action. It's going to be Nutty's turn again. Nutty is going to maintain concentration on the spell on the dude over there. Let's see. I think Crown of Madness was an action to maintain it. Hold on. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Shit. Well, this dude's about to die, though. Like, so Nutty will instead use a Nutty will instead use an action to.
Can you not attack
Nutty
this
took
guy?
Nutty took Lightning Lure instead of Shocking Grasp. Shit. Okay. Nutty will use an action to disengage from the
Oh,
owlbear.
that's living me.
Makes sense.
And we'll use a bonus action to attack with the tentacle. So that is going to be a d20 plus 5. D20 plus 5. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
there it is.
Let me move the tentacle further, by the way, here. So
Yeah,
Nutty
just
moves the
DMV
tentacle
stuff, by
right
the way.
there. Oh, did you? Okay, let me check.
What?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. You would have gone down, but then the healing would have gone through after going down. That's
Can I
true.
can I retcon and use a level 1 since we used it wrong?
Sure, let's do that.
All right, I'll re-roll.
We'll just take that first roll since you already rolled a 13.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. That would give me more health, but it would but I would lose concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fine with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That works.
Very good.
So do you have normal health now?
Gorm?
Yeah. Oh my god, he
No,
does.
Gorm would
that's
have more health. He would just not have Spirit Guardians concentrated on him.
Yeah.
So that is going to be for Nutty. The Tentacle of the Deeps does, or the Tentacle of the Deep
Oh,
does
okay.
a 1d8 cold damage. So it's going to be 2d8 cold damage.
Is it enough?
Dealing 13 cold damage as it slaps into this exalted
So
one
much
who
damage.
dies as a result.
Yes! Ah, you suck, you
Mhm.
suck.
Killed it! Let's
That's
go.
not a
Thank you
champion,
for the
that's a
hydrate.
sucky.
Yeah, so everyone, so what happened was the damage would have
Vega.
gone through against me, and I would have gone down losing concentration on Spirit Guardians, but then my reaction would have gone through healing me with my piety, bringing me back up. So we had to retcon that a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
But
But
we
we
used
could-
a level 1 for that instead, so I still have my level 3 spell slot.
Awesome. Okay.
Use
The
that,
cultist
use that.
is dead, so no turn here. Mallory, it's now your turn. There is a Cambion here within melee range of you, and there is a owlbear behind you.
How damaged does the one in front of me look?
The one in front of you looks hardly damaged at all, although it is damaged. It looks like its health is in a nice spot.
Nice. Do I get advantage on my rolls?
No, you have to be
'Cause-
flanked. So he is being flanked by 2 allies, but you have to be directly on the opposite side of a flanking ally. And within melee range, so.
Interesting.
Yep.
Oh.
However, if you squeezed between him and Gorm here,
Yeah.
you might be able to get advantage. Oh, never mind. You could get advantage on Gorm if you were allied with him.
Mhm.
Well, this seems like a good time.
You could get advantage on this one if you go over here. However, you would
That
get an
is
attack of
true.
opportunity against you from this one.
You said wait, I'm not in melee.
No, you're in melee range because he has a spear.
Yes.
Just kill him. Just get him. Just.
Uh,
sit there.
Yeah, we'll
Murder.
kill this guy
okay.
with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Mallory is gonna be so swag. They're gonna.
Swag. YOLO.
Mallory's gonna use some style, and they're gonna shadow step over
Whoa.
here with
Are you using-
with their staff.
Okay, so you're using your Wand of Misty Step.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Alright.
a bonus action, so now I'm right here, and with my full action, I will. Oh, oops. Mallory will just do Eldritch Splash. 2. Okay, I can do 2 of them, right?
Yep,
One on them and one on them.
that'll hit.
No.
Ooh.
If it doesn't kill him, necrotic damage.
14
14.
damage, and necrotic damage seems to do full damage against him.
Nice.
Mhm.
Does it kill him?
Nope.
Okay, so another one.
I said he's hardly
Okay.
been damaged. It looks like his health was in a nice spot. It is no longer in a nice spot, so the meme is dead.
Ugh, okay,
Alright,
and
9 more
damage.
damage. Alright. Very nice.
Die already, would you?
No, I don't want to. Alright, Varka, it is your
Ugh.
turn. You have advantage
Well.
on this Cambion behind you if you turn around and attack.
I gotta put Gorm back in initiative. I accidentally deleted him.
Oh?
I go right after Varka.
How'd that happen?
I was clicking my circles and I accidentally fat fingered something. Yeah, there we go.
Click in my
Gosh.
circle.
Good man.
That's funny.
What can
That's so silly.
master?
Alright, go ahead and take
well-
your turn, Varka.
Well, if that didn't do enough, then I guess my hammer will.
I
Boom.
will need to ask a
Come on.
question.
Oh, let's go!
Oh, wow.
Would
Let's
you
go.
like to smite on this one?
You might want to smite on this one.
I think this might be enough. Oh wait, I should have clicked the thing.
You should have clicked the thing, yeah.
Does
well,
does
just-
this mean?
Just click whatever you clicked again, and then we'll subtract 5 from the other thing. Go ahead. Do that again. Click that. Click whatever you clicked again.
Okay. Here I clicked this. Is it gonna go through? Come on. No, it
Come on.
doesn't want to go through. Okay, I'll click it again.
There you go. Okay. So subtracting 5 from that 13 there will get us our proper number here. What?
It's just a
What?
lot of delay. It
What?
has delay.
What?
It has delay.
It was a little lag.
It just keeps clicking it. It keeps getting worse.
Don't click anymore. I don't want to get too puzzled. Okay.
I'm not. Okay. So how much damage do I do?
You deal 36, and actually, I'm gonna need you to roll 2 more d8s.
Two more.
Two
Okay.
more?
Yeah.
Because your smite does 1d8 extra against this guy normally. So that's another
Damn.
8 damage. You
Is
deal
he dead?
44.
Is it enough?
You deal 44 damage to him,
That's solid.
This
and
would be enough.
you see blood fly out of his mouth as a result of this. However, he doesn't go down.
What the?
Oh my god.
What? What is he made out of?
You have your extra attack though, so
Yeah.
Oh my
well,
god.
This is
One
gonna do it.
attack.
Come on. Die already.
all right, you hit him
Poor
again.
guy.
You hit him again, killing him. It doesn't matter how much you roll here because he dies. Are you using smite again on here or?
No.
Okay.
I.
We just want you to
Damn.
die.
By the way, the smite was 1 spell slot for level 1.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
I
Vaka
need to
and I'm
pick it
like, damn, you're brutal.
I always am.
All right, so while he's caught like off guard from the damage that he took just now, owie, he like almost keels over, and you bring the hammer back up and hit him in his jaw, almost knocking his head off, and you just see him fall back dead.
Nice.
I am full of blood from the splat.
Sorry, Malin.
That looks good on you.
Here, I'm just
That's
gonna
so
roll a little
disgusting,
thingy here
Vanka.
as well, as the noise is starting to get a little noisy.
The noise.
Uh-oh.
The blood is getting a little bloody. Oh, what? Oh,
Okay.
it's okay. It's
So,
okay.
you guys hear this door open over here.
Oh, this guy again.
Goofy.
Yeah, hold on, wait. I
How
gotta-
many people are there? Oh my god.
Oh, he
I
can
see,
get
like,
he can
one
get up to
more.
Varka within his turn. Cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hi.
not you again.
How are you doing, you disgusting creature?
Oh, hello, Mallory. I can get to you within 30 feet as well.
Like,
This guy has to double move to get over
there's
here.
still an owlbear everywhere.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
And this guy has to double move. He's gonna come over here toward Mallory.
2?
Yeah, he double moved though, so he doesn't get an action. So 2 of the
Oh,
dredges
thank
here
God.
get actions. 1 attacks Varka, attempting to bite,
Ah,
getting a 16 to hit.
my armor class is 16.
Oof. You take 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's nothing.
Okay.
And this one is, and it's going to also roll a claw attack, which misses. And then against
Yay.
Mallory, an 11
Misses.
and a. Well, it's a good thing it doesn't have
10.
advantage there.
Mm,
Okay,
Yeah,
and
misses
that is
both.
it for these Gretches who just arrived.
Okay.
Okay, we need to kill this boy over here.
All right,
This
Gorm,
bait
it's your turn.
Orm's gonna combat maneuver around, I would say about right here. Where'd my spiritual weapon go? Hold up.
Your spiritual weapon
we go.
was right underneath you. So you
Yeah.
trade places with
Uh,
your spiritual weapon.
Yup. And then,
By the way, the
because
tentacle.
I don't want this.
The tentacle is
Yeah.
ethereal, so I mean, you might end up taking a little bit of damage from the Cambion if you go all the way down there. But oh,
Yeah.
actually, no, you wouldn't be leaving his threat range because of his reach.
Yup.
Never mind.
Yeah,
you could go down
I
and stand on top of the tentacle to get advantage on a melee attack if you'd like.
Could.
The tentacle is
Could.
ethereal, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll stand. Well, I want to kill this Cambion, or at least try to. I'm not worried about these little dretches. I want to
Fair
deal
enough.
with the Cambions.
All right.
But I primarily want to get away from this owlbear. That thing is scary. So my
Yes, it
action
is.
or my bonus action is gonna be the spiritual weapon against the Cambion.
Also, Fagoth is asking if you guys would like an ally to be summoned.
Oh,
I think we're fine for now, actually.
That'll be nice.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
we need-
the spiritual weapon does not hit the Cambion's AC.
So 17
Are we
misses.
fine?
It
Okay.
does, yeah.
I think we're
We
fine.
need-
We're
Alright.
all mostly
We
alive.
need someone to fight this.
Alright, and I'm gonna
Most
burn my
thirsty.
last spell slot. 3rd level, I'm gonna cast my Vampiric Touch, and I'm concentrating on it.
Okay.
And let's see if this will go through. Oh, don't think it will.
Over here. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. You don't have inspiration to use here either, so... Also, what is that? What am I
What is
looking
that?
at here on my screen?
What?
Vampiric Touch.
Oh, don't worry about that.
What is that?
Don't worry about that.
You know what?
Vampiric.
You know what? You have negative inspiration.
Oh
I'm
no!
gonna apply disadvantage on a roll at some point.
What?
What? Yo.
Discrimination.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm just being
Vampiric Touch.
silly. Vampiric
Vampiric.
Touch. Woo. All right, so the exalted one is dead,
Is it?
but you guys, Gorm would notice this with his passive perception of, what do you have, 17 now or 16 still?
My passive perception's 17.
17. With your 17 passive perception, you begin, and your connection to death, you begin to see these, like, kind of wispy motes of energy kind of, like, gathering around his corpse.
Mm.
Nobody else sees this. Gorm does. The Cambian's turn
Where's the
comes
music?
up. The music is still playing. What do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't hear it.
It
Where's
has
the music?
this song has a few quiet moments.
But it doesn't exist.
Refresh your page then.
Okay.
Sometimes it glitches out. All right, the Cambian takes his turn. He's going to, seeing what Varka did, and seeing as Gorm was pretty much ineffective against him, he's going to move right here. Gorm, you can take an attack of opportunity if you like.
I will absolutely love to take an opportunity attack with my spell slot, because I have, what was it called?
Thank you.
Warcaster.
Okay.
We got a black pudding, boys.
Woo!
Yay, we have.
Yeah,
black
that's a
pudding.
miss.
Let's go.
Let's
We
go!
put it with the owlbear.
Black pudding. Thank you.
That
Gregor.
is a miss, unfortunately.
That's disgusting.
All right. However, Gorm, as you swing or as you attempt to touch him here, you see behind him this inky darkness appear again, and this time it doesn't take a shape of any kind of recognizable creature, really. Instead, it like stays as this black goop. However, it doesn't seem to be taking any hostile action against you guys, and seems to be moving kind of toward the owlbear here.
Ew, what is
And
that?
it's-
Why is there another one?
It has a
And
negative
it's not
2
giving me,
to its initiative roll.
and it's not
What
giving
the
me
fuck did that
advantage.
happen?
You went the
Nah, he's too far away.
No,
Wait,
because
what?
the way that the summoning happened, it would have happened right after your attack, since you declared your
Gotcha,
attack before
gotcha.
the summon happened. All right, so the black pudding appears, and the Cambion will now take his attacks here, as he attempts to attack Varka with advantage.
No, don't do it.
He misses
please.
on both rolls for the first attack,
Yeah.
and then his second attack, that's a miss.
Oh,
That one would hit. You take eight piercing damage and 3 fire
8?
damage.
I am on 3 health.
So that's 11 damage. All right, it's the owlbear's turn. The owlbear is going to attempt to attack this black pudding that just appeared, as it's the only thing within range.
Pudding.
Yeah, pudding.
Pretty,
Let's
pretty.
see. Oh my.
Pretty.
Oh my. Oh. What?
Oh, what?
Oh my.
All right. Well, the owlbear attacks the black pudding,
Oh!
and it deals
Oh.
8 piercing damage, which it's not immune to.
It's not even as good.
However, this goes into effect, And it takes
Whoa.
4 acid damage as a result of trying to bite the
Ooh.
black pudding.
Let's go.
And the owlbear will then follow up with a claw attack, dealing 0 damage even though it hits. And the corrosive form
my.
goes through again, dealing another 4 damage. Alright.
Damn.
That's it for the owlbear's turn. Bowlin, it is your turn once again.
Bowling
It's Bowlin time.
is going to shoot.
Shoot! You're using the magic bow I gave you
Yeah,
stats
of
for, right?
course.
Okay, cool.
22.
Alright, that'll hit.
Ooh,
Also,
nice.
do you have it set up to have the magic bonus on there?
I think I do.
It should be applying a +1 for magic for attacks
Ah.
and damage.
Do not
Hold
know.
on. Let me go into your character sheet just to double check that, because if you didn't get it set up properly, then it's going to need to be set up properly. Okay, let's see. Magic bonus. Nope, you don't have the magic bonus written on there. So, let me just do that real quick. Magic bonus of 1. There we go. Because it also counts as a +1 weapon. So, there we go. I have it set up properly, so you deal 14, 15, 16, 17. You deal 18 damage instead of the...
Yeah,
Nice.
Instead of the...
cool. And I go over here. So.
Well, who were you
Vesti
attacking again? Were you
and-
attacking the Cambion
I
here?
was attacking this guy, yes.
Okay, cool.
And I go over here. So.
You don't need to do that.
Why not?
I'm gonna kill him anyway.
That's okay, you'll have advantage.
Okay. Well, thanks.
So will Mallory,
This
if
will
Mallory
have
makes an
advantage,
attack
and
against
this. will
this.
have advantage. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, thank you,
And I
Mallory.
can tank those two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Nutty's turn comes up. Nutty, knowing
Nutty.
better than to use fire damage here now, is going to move the tentacle right here so that it can attack the Cambion. Ah!
Ooh.
And it does so with
Nice.
advantage, actually, so...
Oh.
Okay, the 19 will hit, and it deals 8 cold
Ooh.
damage, which Cambions, I think, are
Slay.
resistant.
Oh no!
Yes, so it takes 4 cold damage here.
No.
And then Nutty is going to follow up with a...
With a.
Let's go with... Chill Touch. Getting 21 to hit, dealing damage.
Oh.
He takes 16 necrotic, and he won't be able to heal from any sources for the next turn.
Nice.
Nice. That's great.
All right. So that cultist is dead. However,
Oh. Oh.
I-
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
It's
there's
okay, we have
seven.
black pudding.
Yeah, we have pudding. We got pudding.
Thank you
he's
for
able
the
to
pudding.
Get here within
Yeah.
that time. This guy will come up right here, and this guy will come up right here. There we go. That's it for the
So
cultists. Oh wait, actually, one cultist gets to attack Gorm with advantage. That will miss. That's a nat 1 on the advantage roll. Okay, both attacks miss.
Wow.
Or well, both attempts to attack miss. All right,
You rolled
Mallory.
double ones.
No, I rolled
No.
a 7 on the first one and then a 1 on the second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need AoE. We need fucking.
We do. We have nothing, but
I
Aim
feel
us.
like I should have done Spirit Guardians instead of my Vampiric Touch, but
Is this one not dead?
you gotta live with that.
Yep.
Mhm.
No, he's still alive. Mallory, it is your turn. You have 2 dudes against you in melee range. So, if you make any kind of ranged spell attack right now, it's going to be a disadvantage. Is this like in a crypt or something? It's in an old, like, temple. So, it's not a crypt, it's a temple. It's a temple to the demon lord Mikora Domus, Zork, who is like a demon. He's not an actual demon lord in D&D. He's for my setting. He's a demon lord of domination and cruelty. So he he wants to rule, and he wants to rule with an iron fist.
Slay.
No, not Slayer.
Are we sure that one is friendly?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just appeared.
You see a black gooey hand shape from the pudding, and it waves at you.
Oh my god, it's really cute.
They're cute though.
The slime on Mallory's hat waves back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the black pudding grabs one of the pillars, and you hear "Hit me once," and it grabs the other pillar. "Hit me twice."
Oh my god.
What?
That's rather
I do not
nice.
understand the reference.
The what?
Have you never watched Fern Gully? Oh damn!
No.
All right, watch Party of Fern
Hey,
Gully,
again?
guys. Oh my god,
Yo, we'll never finish this.
that's an
What-
enemy
no.
white that appears. Oh my god!
Why isn't there a
Thor.
cooldown on this thing? There should be like
Because
once per stream.
Because it costs 6,500.
But
You guys-
in theory, somebody can TPK if they just save enough. They can. Somebody
Walter
literally can
White
just TPK.
A
Walter
white
Walter
appears right
White?
here.
Wait.
Actually,
Walter
you know what?
White? Where?
These things are hostile to everything though when they show up, so I think I'm going to put him like right over
my
here
goodness.
next to Bowlin. Bowlin, you see
Hello?
another shadowy portal open up. You see another shadowy portal open up.
I
And you
look
see
again?
this undead dude with a
Why next to
longsword show up.
Bowlin? No.
Dude,
And he
you
seems to be
have to
wearing light
put.
armor.
Pretty cool.
This
You
is
have to put a
unfair.
limit on it.
This is so unfair.
It's okay. You guys have allies as well.
Okay.
I'll just let you guys know these things do not have a high enough CR to like actually threaten you right now. Most of these enemies are very weak.
They better be.
The biggest threat here right now is the Cambion and the Owlbear, which is being taken care of by the Black Pudding right now.
Okay, if I teleport right here, I'll have advantage on him. Like, not advantage, I'll have a normal roll on him.
You'll have a normal, unless you go into melee with him, then you'll have advantage.
If I go on. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is not melee range, right?
Yeah, that's not
Like
melee
right
range.
here. Okay. So Mallory will teleport
Let me
again.
double check actually. real quick.
Good luck, Paulin.
Yeah, you're
Where'd
right
you go?
outside.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, you're right outside of his spear range.
Yeah, Mallory like throws their staff in the air. It spins and yeah, the wand in the air. It spins, and as it spins down, Mallory disappears and appears in the other side.
I'm looking around. Where?
Hey, I
Right
have a
over
sound
here,
effect for
darling.
this. I have a sound effect. for
Where
this,
did you
actually.
go? I'm stuck with so many people.
Hey guys, listen to this. This is my teleportation sound effect that I stole from Destiny.
Whoa.
Oh, it's
You're gonna get
quiet.
copyrighted.
It's quiet.
But it's it's not. Like,
I heard like a.
What the fuck is Walter?
Also, it's just a sound bite.
Volta. Okay, I got him.
What is he?
A
Is
wight
he
is an
undead? He looks
undead
undead.
creature that creates zombies from the people that they kill. Demons can't be turned into zombies though, so.
Then-
Alright, Mal.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead and do your thing.
uh,
You still have your cantrips that you can cast.
that hits, I think. Correct the
That
little
would
guy.
hit, yep. And you're attacking the Cambion. For
18 damage?
Damage.
Does that kill?
He is still up. He's not looking good though. You could possibly kill him with your next attack if you roll well.
Okay, he's fucking
He's dead.
Roll that shit. Roll that shit. Let's go.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Okay.
yeah.
He's dead.
Bombastic.
All right, so
Sad.
Mallory, you hit him in the. I guess he's facing towards Varka, so you hit him in the side of the head with this one, and his head just fucking melts off his body
Damn.
And
from the necrotic damage.
so
that
it just
you're dealing.
fucking melts off.
Yeah, the flesh
Nice.
slops off of his face, and you see it like his skeleton behind it, his skull, and half of his face is still on the other side. He just goes ah and falls over and dies. All right, that's it for Mallory's turn. Unless you'd like to take a normal move action.
No,
Okay.
I'm fine where I am at.
Then it is now Varka's turn. Varka, what would you like to do?
So, I have a question.
Yes.
So So I have something. I have a spell called Moonbeam, and if I cast it on like here, and it like hits like
It is
this
a pillar
guy
of
and
light
this
that
guy.
requires concentration, but anything that goes into that area will end up taking radiant damage.
So will they take damage? All of these 4.
Let me check
creaturas?
Moonbeam again. What does it say the radius of the area is?
5 foot. 5 feet.
Moonbeam.
Like it's a 5 feet circle. Yeah, that should
So it's a
hit
5
in
foot
theory
radius.
if you.
Yeah, so if you place
Yeah.
it on that cultist right there,
Yeah,
it will hit
I wanna-
all 4 of these dudes.
Yeah, I
Slay.
would love to do that.
And it will affect anyone who walks through it as well, while you're
Yeah.
concentrating on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast that. I'm gonna do it just here
Okay.
so you guys can read it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2d10 radiant damage on a failed constitution saving throw. So I'll go ahead and roll those for one for the Dretch, which will succeed. So it'll take half damage. So 2d10 will be halved. And then the cultists, that's a failure. That is a failure. And that's a nat 1 failure. Okay, roll 2d10 for
Ooh.
me, please.
2d10, please do something, please. I beg you.
Oh!
Slay.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Dead.
god!
That
so
is
all of these
fantastic.
cultists here are dead,
What? Wait, all of them?
as
All of them dead.
their flesh is seared by the moonbeam, and
Holy.
the Dretch here will take half of that. So he takes 8 damage.
And
He's not looking
oh,
good. He looks pretty
Feel
injured
the
by that.
wrath of Castiel. Okay.
As the
I would say
moonbeam
this-
just annihilates those 3 cultists. Alright. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to use, Varka? Do you still have lay on
guess I
hands?
can.
Because I treat lay on hands as a bonus action when you cast it on yourself.
Nope,
instead of action.
I don't.
You're out of lay on hands.
I
Okay.
can use Shield of Faith though, so maybe
You
I
can't
should
cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn. You'd have to use a bonus action
Well-
cantrip if you had any.
what
Well,
is
yeah.
that?
It's a,
No, it's
Wait,
a
I
first level
can't-
spell. You're
So-
out of lay on hands?
no, yeah. So
Damn, okay.
because someone didn't let us rest.
Shut up.
Hey, we are doing fantastic right now.
You guys
Yeah,
are.
Surprisingly.
Slay.
You guys are.
We
And
better
I will
be.
let you know at the end of this fight, you do get a level up. So
Let's
Oh,
go.
easy.
So we.
So I can't do a Shield of Faith even if it is a bonus action.
because it's a leveled spell, so that's a first level
Mm.
spell, and you cast a second level
Okay.
spell already. So
That's unfortunate. Well, that's all I can do now.
alrighty, then the Dretches are going to take their turns. This one right here between Gorm and Varka is going to
Wait, he's on. Oh no, they're on the same initiative. That's just another bad guy under them.
yeah. Wait, Gorm, do you remember what your initiative roll was?
I would have to go back in the past and look.
What's your initiative bonus? What's your dex bonus?
My dex bonus is flat.
So it's a 0. I don't think
Yeah.
you rolled a 1. I'm pretty sure you rolled higher than a 4. Do you remember that much at least?
Yeah, it was pretty high. Like I rolled around like a 15 or a 17 because Mallory
Oh, well,
could
if
go.
you were going
or Varka-
after Varka, then it would have been lower than an 11.
There's the Owlbear initiative.
The Owlbear initiative is a 16.
Oh, we still had the same initiative from the last battle.
Mm-hmm.
We kept it all.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure
It's
you were
just whatever you
higher up
want.
on the. I'm pretty sure you were higher up than the Dretches at least. So I'm just gonna change this to a 5. Okay. Let's try not to delete our tokens next time.
Yeah, that was my bad.
All right. So you'd actually go before the Dretches get to go. So what would you like to do?
Gorm is gonna Vampiric Touch.
He's going to Vampiric Touch again. Okay. He has advantage against the Dretch here. So you get
Which
a
is
19.
good because that ate a nat 1.
Mm-hmm. So you get a 19.
And-
Go ahead and roll that.
That's okay, damage.
So the
at
reason
10.
he's trying to do Vampiric Touch is so that he can heal,
Mm.
or at least get some kind of mitigation. So that's 10
Mhm.
necrotic damage. I believe you heal for half of that, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I heal for half of that.
So he takes
And
10
then,
necrotic. are you going to use your reaction to deal extra damage to him to kill him, or?
I unfortunately am out of spell slots, but I do have a bonus action to do a. Where is it?
Yep, attack with your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Yep, which I believe should have a 3 on the dot now instead of a 5.
Yeah, I've been keeping track of it. Let me take a look at it.
So you have 3 turns left of that, or at least you should.
Here's a damage. Oh, that's max 12.
Ooh, nice. This dretch perishes. All right.
Let's
Slay!
go. 5, 6, 7.
Then it
Yep,
will
I got
now be-
3 more.
Okay, then it will now be the dretch's turns. And did I remember to roll for the white? I forgot to roll for the white. Hold on, let me do that real quick.
Walter.
Walter.
Walter White. Yes, Walter White.
Walter, darling.
Darling.
Would have been a 21,
Oh!
so it's going to
That's a
be
wonderful roll.
initiative of 21.
20.
All right, so the dretches are going to go now.
Anyone kill me.
There we go. And Foxy's one is going to make a couple of attacks against
I do
you.
shield no matter
That
what.
is
I want to
a-
survive.
What's your AC?
14, I do
14?
shield though.
Okay. This would have hit you if you hadn't used shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
I
block
have a
its-
question though.
Huh? What's up?
I used my shield on my spell slots, but I think I have
You have a wand of shield.
one.
Are you gonna
yeah,
use
but
it-
it's
are
not
you gonna use
written,
it
so I
from
don't
your-
know.
Wait, you didn't write down the charges that I...
No.
It was
I
a
did
roll.
not. I'm sorry.
We can go back on the VOD. I think it was... Actually, was it on the VOD?
I don't think I was there when you did my one.
No, I had you roll.
Me roll.
Oh,
I
wait.
had you roll the following session when you came back. Mhm.
Oh wait.
No, you see, I don't know.
Was Foxy's the one that had the makeup classes to do their wand?
Yes, she did.
Yes.
It was a you had Foxys roll a 1d4 and they
Mhm.
rolled a 3.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. Foxy's, what's
Ye-
your intelligence bonus?
Lower that by 5.
5.
You have- What?
My intelligence saving throw is 5. Wait, no.
Your
it's
intelligence
2.
bonus. Okay,
2.
it's a 2. You have 5 charges on your wand. Can you please write that down somewhere?
Yeah, I'm writing.
Okay, thank you.
Wand of shield.
I was about to just roll it myself, and you would have had less charges if I did that.
Eh.
I rolled a 2. Thank you, Gorm.
Then I use
Make
those
e-
instead. Let me get
Make-
those two.
Make it like
Okay.
these. You know what this is here?
No, what?
Do you not know the... It's
Ah,
under
yes,
the
I did
short
those.
and-
Don't worry, I did.
Okay, good.
Yes, so I'm shielding. I have 19 AC now.
Okay, that's your reaction. Then it's going to follow up with its claw, which
It's till the
also
end of my
gets,
turn.
which also gets, yeah, it's
Stop.
until the end. It's until the start of your next turn, which also misses. And then the
Yeah.
other one on the other side of you is going to attack Varka, and it misses both attacks.
Slay!
Nice.
Oh my god, yes. Please don't miss, please.
This one is going to come up to Gorm. He misses his bite attack,
Oh, they're so bad.
and he misses his claw attack.
Oh,
This
thank
one
God.
right here needs to make a
Oh my God.
Constitution save at the start of its turn because it's in the area of the Moonbeam.
Yeah, you
He
better.
fails. Can you roll me another
Yeah.
2d10?
Any dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right away. Boom. 7.
That's another 7 radiant damage, which hurts it
So
quite a
good.
bit. However, it's still alive as
Oh,
it
man.
comes through the area to Gorm, getting advantage on these. Okay, that's 1 hit for a bite attack.
All
Which
right.
is going to deal 3 damage to you. And then
No,
he
not
swings his
185.
claw
There we go.
and misses. Alright. This one is going to just... Let's see. It extends out from it. Alright.
Does he feel lucky?
This one is going to run through the moonbeam, so it needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Fails. Can you roll another 2d10? Varka.
Oh, yeah. 2d10 here. Boop.
11.
Slay.
Nice. Takes 11 damage as he comes over here. Wait, hold on. How far was that? That was 25 feet almost that he moved, so he has 5 more. Well, a little over 5 more. He comes about right here. We'll just put him here. So from 10 feet from his body, I'll just give him an aura real quick to make sure that I can do this correctly. I'll just do 10 feet. Alright, you see that green cloud around his body?
Yes.
So you see from pretty much every orifice on his body, this green gas start to come out as he uses fetid cloud. Sorry, Varka, this is disgusting for you. I need everyone in that area to make a Constitution saving throw for me. So Gorm, Balin, and Varka.
Constitution, right here. This is my constitution.
All right, cool. You all succeed. It smells
Yay.
fucking terrible, but you guys succeed on the saving throw. You would have become poisoned if you had failed.
I need to escape immediately.
All right, and this one is going to run through the moonbeam as well to go toward Nutty, and it needs to make a con save against... It fails. Can you roll another 2d10, Varka?
Yeah.
Your moonbeam's doing some work.
It better do a lot of work.
Another 7 damage. All right. And it's going to attempt to attack Nutty. Nutty has the lowest AC of the party, however. It still misses.
They're so bad.
Oh no, it gets a nat 20 on its second attack with its claw.
Oh, no.
And it deals
Annie, why do you talk?
it deals 10 damage to Nutty.
Come on.
Oh my god. Nutty, how much health
They
do
were-
you have?
They have to
Nutty
hit
has
something.
25 hit points. I don't know why this isn't updating. Update default token. Huh? Nutty?
Nutty?
Why is Nutty's HP not calculating correctly on the token?
Nutty, slay. Slay.
Why is this not
Slay Nutty.
updating properly? It's supposed to be 25
Are they
HP.
doing some work?
There we go. I updated Nutty's token. So Nutty takes 10 damage from this crit. Nutty has 15 HP left. Yeah, that's it for the Dretch's turns. Oh wait, there's the ones... Oh wait, no, the ones that were by Balin already took their turns. It's the Black Pudding's turn now. This Black Pudding is going to... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this earlier, when it took slashing damage from the bear. It would have split into 2 smaller ones.
Oh my. Too small group.
Yeah. So there's 2 small goops, or well, there's 2 medium-sized goops now. Let's see, they would have half of the original hit points rounded down. Okay. So I'll just do that now. So let's see, it has this much HP. So that actually makes the action economy much better. This is why I wasn't too concerned, is because of Slime's tendency to split into more slimes if they get hit with certain things. So they are going to do their stuff now. Aw, that'll miss. That'll hit. It does 5 bludgeoning and 17 acid damage. There we go. And, well, it's natural armor, so I guess that doesn't affect it. Alright, that's it for the black puddings. The white appears. Let's see now. I'm gonna roll to see who he's going to focus on. Ah, perfect. He is going to come over here.
What
He's
is that
going to
giant
swing
tail?
his... Huh?
No.
Giant what?
On the screenshot and dragons, and there's like a giant too. I don't know what that is.
Giant
That's
what?
a die. That's a die that Vazrick like.
That's a
I
dice.
got 3D dice.
Yeah, it's a 3D dice. Alright, it is going to roll a longsword attack against one of the dretches. Which hits. He deals 4 slashing damage. And he's going to roll again. Killing this stretch. He's not necessarily an ally. He's going to attack everything that moves, though.
Good job, White.
Slay.
Fuck you.
You wanted to make things.
Okay, bad.
All right.
Thought you looked like a cool cactus, but okay.
Gorm, you see the corpse of the exalted one here begin to twitch ever so slightly. Mm-hmm.
Slay.
The Cambions are dead. I'll just take them off of the initiative. The owlbear, dumb as it is, will continue attacking the black pudding here.
But he doesn't really have a choice, like a one.
Yep. Dealing 12 piercing to this one. And then it's going to, well, slash at it again because it's stupid. For 16, that hits. So instead of dealing damage, it splits into 2 again,
Oh.
becoming smaller. Just a couple of little guys.
Is that
What
out there
the fuck?
taking like acid damage?
Yeah.
He's taking acid damage every time he attacks them.
Yikes.
That's 8 acid damage that builds up, and now there's just 2 little guys.
Two little
guys.
guys.
4 big
Two
guys.
little
I'm just
guys.
kidding. Alright, Bowlin, it's your turn. Once more.
Bowlin is in the middle of everything, so he will disengage.
Oh, hello.
Next to Mary. Hello, you kind of abandoned me there.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice.
You didn't? Okay, that's fine then. I will go over.
Can I? Did that count as a lie, Vaz?
It's lying to NPCs.
I will attack this guy. Yes.
Okay, so
Do I? No, I don't.
yeah, this is your archery style. So 13. Are you? Which one are you attacking? The one against
I
Nutty,
will
or
attack Welt.
oh, you're attacking the white. Okay, the
Yeah.
white has an AC that's higher than 13, so you will miss.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. But do I get an advantage?
Did you use your? You moved, so no.
Oh,
Fuck.
yeah, you don't get to steady aim.
Yay.
Yeah, you don't get to steady aim if you move.
That's fine. Then that's all I have.
That's it for your
I
turn.
think.
Okay, your shield wears off as well, so your AC goes back down. Nutty's turn. Nutty does not like being in melee combat with people. Not gonna lie, it's kind of cringe for Nutty.
Cringe.
So
am
Nutty's going
so-
to attack it with the tentacle. Awesome. Why do they have to be resistant to cold damage? They're just dretches. Dealing 3 cold damage to it. And I think Nutty has some form of melee attack. I wish Nutty had some form of melee attack. Okay,
I mean, two disadvantaged Eldritch
I see.
Blasts.
so Nutty
one's
is
gonna
going
land.
to use this. It basically counts as a staff. However, let's see, it's can be used with one or two hands. Let's see, lightning or thunder. So I guess Nutty will choose thunder damage for the melee attack here to deal extra with. As this hits, it is a magical counting weapon. Unfortunately, 0 physical damage. However, you can only do a minimum of 1 damage, even if it would have reduced the damage to 0. So, Nutty deals 1 physical damage and 6 thunder damage here. Unfortunately, that is not quite enough to kill the Dretch, as it has 1 HP left. Alright, the cultists are all dead. I'll just take them off of the initiative here. Mallory, it's your turn.
I can finally do normal actions and not teleport everyone.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Nutty had
Huh?
fucking Arms of Hadar. I should have done that.
I don't know what that
Damn.
is, but yeah, you totally should have
Arms of
done that.
Hadar is an AoE around Nutty's body. Nutty could have
Oh.
moved where the tentacle is and done that. Oh, but wait, then Balin would have gotten hit potentially. Never mind. Alright, take your turn.
Okay. Okay. Mallory will do their last form of dread of the wait.
You're using the
Nah.
last form of dread on
I'm
weapon
thinking
Dretches?
if we do, because maybe we're gonna fight a boss later, and I should keep
Mhm.
it for the boss, and I
Maybe.
only get it every long rest.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Who knows? You might have to
Aren't
rest
you
after this.
Warlock? What?
No, but that's
Yeah,
not
you
a
get your stuff
spell.
back on short rests.
Form
the
of
staff.
dread. Form of dread is wait, doesn't my form of dread feel every? Well, let's see. Form of dread. It's when does it
It
recharge?
gives you temp HP and it recharges on a long rest.
Long rest. Finish a
Just
long
on
rest.
long
No,
rest.
so
You get
yeah,
your
I should
spells back on
save it.
short rest, though.
Okay, let's save that. I need more cantrips that are bonus. I actually have no cantrips that are bonus. Damn. Okay, then I guess they will just do 2 Eldritch Slashes.
Okay.
1
That'll
hit. Okay, they both hit.
Which ones are? Who
Uh,
are you targeting, by the way, with the first one?
This one.
That one. Okay. Roll your damage, please. That is
Necrotic.
Oh, nice. You almost one-shot it.
Almost. Okay, I guess.
Almost. You were like 1 damage off.
I guess
from
I'll
one-shotting
leave
him.
I'll leave it for Varka. I'm sure they'll be fine, and the other one will go to this one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage. That hits.
So,
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. You almost one-shot both
Wow.
of them. Those guys
Okay, if
aren't
somebody
looking good.
wants to do 1 damage to each of these,
I would try my best.
I would
Maybe.
love to. Actually, wait, there's a white over there. Yeah, the white can deal with it.
I love to keep them hanging.
I think if the white kills them, they will turn into zombies, as was said.
That's only
Oh.
against humanoids, so
These are not.
if the white kills Varka, Varka might become a zombie.
Bestie, don't die.
Fallen angel zombie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's so much
angelic
stuff.
zombie.
Somebody
Alright,
should just
Varka,
throw
it is
like
your turn. Varka,
Good
can you
deal.
give me a wisdom save real quick at the start of your turn?
Why?
No real reason
ah,
that you know of, anyway.
Mm.
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 I'm gone.
Awesome.
Where did I go?
Varka, your forehead
No.
begins to
Dale,
ache.
chico.
No. No, 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 no. Can I run away? I wanna run away. Where do I run away? I wanna know.
It's not like searing pain. It's like it's just like an ache, like a little bit of a soreness.
Well, considering what happened this morning, Marka is really not liking that. Anyway, she's gonna, I don't know, she's gonna de-stress by hitting this guy with her magic ball.
Distress.
De-stress, some nice de-stressing. Okay, she does not have divine
Alright.
smite on this,
That
so she
you don't need to do you don't need to do divine smite as it is at 1 HP.
Nice.
It dies. Thinking. Zork is thinking. What is Zork cooking up?
Wait, Vaz, I
Alright, you have
accidentally
your extra
removed myself
attack
from the
and your-
board.
Mallory? How the fuck?
Huh?
What?
How do you guys keep doing that?
What's happening?
It's like
did you do?
I deleted
happened?
something I drew, and when I selected both myself and the thing at the same time.
Is it like a
Stop.
corp? Or what did you delete?
I accidentally
Oh
drew
my
something on the
God.
board.
Okay, so you went before Varka.
Yeah, I think I had like 15.
This is gonna give me a headache.
Or no, I
It's
didn't have
some
15.
sort of bug
Yeah.
because like it happened way too easily with me.
Well, Mallory deleted the token off of there and had to Control Z.
Mm.
Yeah, I just selected my token and clicked the delete button. Next, I had both my token and my.
Just don't draw them.
Just don't draw next
It
to your
was an
token.
accident.
All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
So Varka, you still have a move action and your extra attack. So would you like to move up to
Yeah.
another enemy and attack, or would you like to run the hell away?
Well, if I run here, I'll die. If I run here, I don't know what happens. And if I run here, I'll be at least protected by my aura a little.
you will end up taking damage from your moonbeam.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Well,
moonbeam
really?
the moonbeam damages indiscriminately. Also, you can use
That's
what kind of action was moonbeam to move the moonbeam? It was a
I can move.
oh shit, mass
Yeah.
heal. A voice calls out D's nuts and heals the party.
Let's go!
All right, you guys
These
are all restored to full health as you all hear D's nuts
Oh my
whispered
God,
through
thank
the
you.
hall.
No.
Damn.
Ew.
Do we get all our spell
Sorry.
slots and shit?
No, it's just your heal.
No.
It's just your health.
That's good.
These
On
nuts.
each of your turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam. Okay, never mind.
What
It's an action.
what nuts are you talking about?
We
What
can
nuts?
we can retcon your
What is happening? What nuts?
Varka. We
Food?
can. Can I talk? Please, thank you. Okay, so Varka, we can retcon your attack if you want, since you didn't know you could move your moonbeam. Would you like to move your moonbeam? It won't damage Gorm if it's moving. It only does damage after it's finished moving. You can move it on top of the white. Damage these.
I would love to.
all
I would
three of these
absolutely
stretches
love to
here
do that.
and the
I
left.
would.
Okay, let's
love to do
retcon
that.
your attack then,
Okay.
and we'll move your moonbeam right about here. Does that work
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So
sounds
I need
very
to
well.
roll Constitution saving throws, except for 2 of them because they are at 1 HP and will die anyway. There we go.
Boom.
All right, the Dretch over here gets a 4, failing, and the light gets a 19. Go ahead and roll your radiant
Boom.
damage here. 14. Cool. So the Dretch here is going to take full damage, and the light will take 7. There we go. Cool. You killed 2 Dretches instead of 1 with that. And you
That was
damaged the other
wonderful.
enemies.
Let's go.
Alright. And they'll take damage again at the start of their turns. Gorm, it is your turn. You have one. You have
Let's
2 Dretches
see.
within melee distance of you, and there's one that's attacking Nutty.
Yeah. The one that's attacking me, I'm gonna make my vampiric touch against.
Thank you.
The one to the
Yep,
top
you
left or the bottom right of you?
Top left.
Okay, that'll hit.
I'm assuming since he's already been damaged, that only a certain amount of this damage
This will
goes
kill
through.
him. He takes 3 damage.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm full health, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon down
You are
here.
correct. I did forget to heal Nutty. Thank you.
Put a 2 on that spiritual weapon, please.
Will do.
Or
Also, you
actually,
can do that
sorry,
by
a
pressing 2
1.
while hovering. Oh yeah, you can also do it by hovering your mouse over the icon and pressing a number key.
By the way, I'll have one more turn after this, so at the end of my next turn, it will disappear, and I'll make an attack against this guy right here with it.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. He has an AC. Oh, okay,
There it
that'll
is.
just straight up kill him. It doesn't matter what you roll.
I'm not gonna roll the damage.
All right, he's dead. It is the start of the Dretch's turn. There's only one Dretch left. It's going to try and attack Nutty. That'll miss. Just barely. That one will hit for 5 damage.
Oh, I never got to take my movement.
Oh, did you want to move?
Yeah, I did.
You can do that.
Cool. I was gonna move like right over here.
Okay. So you just stand on top of the throne, or you go behind the throne?
I kind of like off to the side of it, like if this, I'll stand on the throne. So if this guy tries to run out of the moonbeam,
Okay. All right, the Dretch deals 5 damage to Nutty. And then it's the Black Pudding's turn. The Black Puddings are going to all attack the owlbear some more.
Yay.
They get 3 attacks now. The action economy is in shambles. That'll hit.
Inflation.
Slay.
The slime inflation, please don't.
donk.
Alright, that deals 19 damage. That thing almost died from that. I get a
Wonderful.
couple more attacks here. That is another hit. This owlbear perishes.
Whoa, easy.
And this little one right here, this little guy. Oh, they move 20 feet in a turn. Okay, they're fast. Fast for slimes, that's for sure. He's gonna come up here. He's just a little guy. He's gonna attack the Dretch.
Little guy.
Just a little guy. That hits. That Dretch is at
Oh,
1
yeah,
HP.
the
It
little
doesn't matter
guy.
what he rolls, but I'm clicking it anyway just to see what I would roll.
Oh my god.
That Dretch gets melted
Damn.
and disappears.
The little guy.
Damn.
Also, the owlbear disappears as soon as it dies as well.
Ooh, what?
All right, that's it.
I'm
for
looking
the Black
back at my, like,
Puddings.
what's
This Black
happening
Pudding
here?
is going to move right here next to Varka, and this one will move right here.
Hmm.
All right, it is the
This
White's
little
turn.
guy.
He needs to make another Constitution saving throw against the radiant damage.
Mm.
He fails this time. Go and roll another 2d10.
2d10 on its way. Boom.
That's another 13 damage on him. That's an ouchie for him. He's gonna run up over
Ouchie
here.
about you.
So
Oh,
Gorm,
Hey! Don't get out of that
let's
thing.
see, hold
Stay
on.
there. Yeah, that's right.
okay, he's out of
Not
your
quite.
melee range. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was only if you would like run past me.
So he's gonna run up over here, and he's going to attack you, Varka. Let's see, where'd the white go? There it is.
You dare
Varka,
to attack me?
he gets a 14 to hit, missing.
Yay.
And then his second attack. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. His second attack, he gets a 17 to hit.
Hmm.
Yep, and he deals 7 slashing damage against you.
Wonderful.
And... oh, never mind. He doesn't do the other thing. He should have done the other thing, but he doesn't get to because I forgot to do
He
it.
could have.
Okay, so 7 slashing damage to you. Okay. Gorm, thank you for the follow, KC Redgrave. Welcome.
Slay.
I always
Hey.
appreciate that. Thank you for joining
Hey.
us. So
Thank
if
you
you
for
are
the
just
follow.
tuning in, the party is almost finished with their battle here against this cult. However, what's about to happen now is, Gorm, you can't see it anymore through the moonbeam.
I forgot about
the,
him.
As the light of the moonbeam is obscuring your view.
I'm sorry.
However, let's see, Varka, what's your passive perception? And Balin and
How do
Mallory,
I know
give
my
me.
passive perception?
It's right underneath your skill section.
What am I doing?
Check your passive perceptions, everybody.
Is that the little number?
It's that little number right there. It says passive
1.
perception, wisdom. You have
What?
a passive, so you have passive perception of 11.
I guess I don't know.
Varka, it's underneath the skill section.
Under-
It says in big.
Oh, 11. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, you have
Oh my
11.
god, I'm so stupid.
Mine is 13.
Yours is 13. What about Mallory? What's your passive perception?
My passive perception?
Yep,
11.
11. Okay, Balin would be the only one to notice this then, as you did at 12. Varka gets, or the corpse that is like, well, there's a dead Dretch on top of it, but the corpse of the Exalted one of the hands moves, grabs onto the Dretch, pushes it to the side, and the Dretch gets obliterated by the moonbeam.
I am screaming, guys, I think our champion is moving.
What?
And the rest
Our
of this,
champion.
Balin, you would
What
see
champion?
his fingers kind of close up, except for his index finger, and it points at Varka.
Varka move, Varka
Finger
move.
Please
death.
give me another wisdom saving throw.
Is this finger of death?
Oh no. Wisdom saving throw?
This
Here,
is not with
my
finger of
wisdom.
death.
This is my wisdom. Do I have good wisdom?
Okay. Varka, you hear the voice of Mikora Domus in
No.
your mind.
Get out of my head.
So this is gonna be a whisper. I think it's
Ah.
/W. Yeah, it's /W. So I'm gonna send it to you on Roll20, so you'll be able to see it, and so we'll chat.
That's
So
cool. The whispers.
you hear this scream in your mind. However, you manage to resist it. You feel like you were about to be dominated, like dominate person.
This again.
I'm stronger than some puny demon buffoon. Yeah, ain't gonna listen to nobody.
After that happens, the cultists or the exalted one's hand falls limp again.
Can we like
Ah,
just like crush
I'm
his
good.
limbs? Just like, oh, okay, it's fine. I would have loved to crush his limbs after that.
So, by the way, as you hear the voice of Mikora Domus in your mind, you begin to feel searing pain on your forehead again. However, that
Okay, I need
successful
to pray
wisdom
after
save
this.
that successful wisdom save prevents you from being dominated by Mikora Domus.
Good,
Yep.
thank you.
All right, Balin, it is your turn. There is the white
Um,
left, and that's it.
Then I will study aim. And shoot.
That is
fuck.
a 14 to hit. That will hit.
Oh. Ah!
Oh,
Yep.
Slay.
murder it!
Shoot.
Make
Shoot.
That was good damage.
Shoot! Today is Friday in California.
In California. Shoot.
Okay, let's see. You deal. Does this have any
20.
damage resistances against that? This is a magical weapon, so this will deal full damage. You deal 20 damage to the white. He is not looking good.
Shoot.
He looks like he's on his last legs. As it becomes
I'm like
Nutty's
clearing
turn,
my eyes from the blood from before and like shoot.
and Nutty says, "Finally, an enemy I can use fire damage on." Throwing a firebolt toward the white, that'll hit. And
go.
that will finish off the white, killing it.
Shoot.
Yay!
All right, that
Slay.
is
Is that everything?
the end of this
Oh my
combat.
god, finally!
As the black pudding melts into nothingness.
Uh,
All instances of the
Oh.
black pudding.
Oh.
The
Where
white,
did that go?
the white
no, the pudding.
is reduced to this shadowy mist that dissipates.
Oh,
And the bodies of all of the demons that were in here also begin to fade away.
what? Everything is disappearing.
Mallory
Except
goes
for
to
the bodies of
the.
the cultists. Actually, wait, no, those bodies of the cultists were obliterated. Hold on.
Boom, boom, boom,
Oh
boom.
my
Yeah, they got
God.
obliterated by Varka's moonbeam. Varka,
Mallory
you can
goes
drop
to the-
concentration on your moonbeam. There is, by the way, this. Hold on, maybe I can paint it here. Hold on.
Can I investigate this guy?
Am I able
He's
to?
the only one that's left.
I wanna pray.
You want to pray?
Yeah, I wanna
Yeah,
pray.
you want to pray.
Can I pray upon his dead body?
I'm
wanna see
afraid
what he
it's not
got.
gonna be a
Alright.
good prayer.
So you wanna search the dead body of the exalted one?
Yeah.
Here, okay. Why is it not opening
Let's see what our champion got while I'm
Champion?
searching him.
this?
Why do you keep calling them champion?
There are scorch marks on the ground following the direction that you took your moonbeam. By the way,
Ah,
yeah, I don't have good the things that I can use for that, unfortunately. So, Balin, give me an investigation on him. You will find a ceremonial dagger on his person. You will find the unholy scripture of Mikoradomus as well. It's basically like an unholy Bible, essentially, that follows the teachings of the demon lord of domination and cruelty.
Can you write those things?
Okay. Ceremonial dagger. Unholy text.
Wow, King of the Castle.
Mikoradomus.
Wow, King of the Castle.
And his mask. You can also take his mask if you want. It's made of iron.
Ooh, cool mask.
suddenly
I'll take
Gorm turns evil.
It doesn't fit my face structure, but I still put it on.
And you find 60 gold pieces on him.
60 gold.
Mhm,
Guys,
60
we
gold.
got some gold. Let's put
I
this
have
all together.
133 copper pieces.
Marvelous,
that was-
marvelous work,
Let's put
everyone.
this all together and separate this when we finish this weird ass.
By the way, I should mention
Space.
the iron mask
Dungeon.
that he was wearing has the symbol of Mikoradomus on it.
Oh, never mind. I don't want to wear it.
Okay.
Gorm will take. You know what? No, we're not gonna play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
No, you don't want to play stupid games and potentially win stupid prizes. You
No.
also find several finger bones in his pouch.
Great.
What does the ceremonial dagger do? Like, is it stronger than mine? No.
It's a dagger that has a wavy shape to it.
Does it do a
I
lot of
have a
damage?
question.
It does 1d4 plus your dex.
No. Okay.
You would have to identify it first. If you think it's magical. Varka, you have your question? Go ahead and ask.
Yeah, so like this morning I asked like a celestial to help me with this thing on my forehead,
Mhm.
Deva, and they told me that I should defeat like the leader of this dungeon as like payment for this. So
Yep.
do I have to tell them, or do they just like are they just like okay now?
The wound was healed, and you're not bleeding from your forehead. However,
Yeah.
Gorm and Balin and Mallory at this point, because you guys are so close to Varka, looking at Varka's face, you would see you would see a glow coming from their forehead instead.
No, not again. I thought that I thought that I repaid the
The wound was
angel.
healed, as promised. The curse was, quote unquote, lifted. However, it seems the angel was not able to get rid of it entirely.
Oh my god, no!
Call
Maybe
customer
there's
support.
another leader here. Maybe it was one part of it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Customer support.
Change. Okay. It's like,
we
no.
level up
And like,
from that
maybe,
fight?
yeah.
Yes, you guys.
Let's
I was gonna get
continue.
to it. I was letting you guys figure out the loot stuff first.
Varka,
You guys also level up from that fight, so
Yeah, let's go.
Please handle that as we take a small intermission.
Level up.
Varka,
6.
Yeah.
Varka,
That is the
it seems
case.
like you
I
would
haven't
want to
learned
call your
my
little
senses.
angel friend back.
I can't.
Coward,
I'm sorry.
yeah, let's go, 7.
Okay, so how do I level up? Do I have to up? Nice.
If you used the Character Mancer, you can continue using the Character
Yeah.
Mancer. If you're doing it manually, then I
Next.
assume you already know how to do it.
What is the average? It's 6?
It's when you click average, it will invite you. For me, it's 5.
For me, it's 6. Okay. Class features, aura of protection.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some more water while you guys level up. I'm gonna put on some background music while you guys do that.
Why does it give me an option to write a haiku? Okay.
Write a haiku, huh?
When I highlight aura of protection, it gives me like a bunch of options, like explain briefly and like translate and like normal. And then it says write a haiku.
Nice. Oh, wait, it says I can have one more spell. Can I get one more cantrip? Is that a thing? Or I can only get a spell.
Oh, look at that max health.
Can I?
Nice.
Wait, it went away. If I have my shield wand, can I switch my shield out? I can, right? Makes sense.
I have no idea.
Would make sense. I'll put it there. So.
Aura of protection.
I say it makes sense.
As you are not a sorcerer and you are an arcane trickster rogue, you don't actually get the option to swap out your spells on leveling up.
What?
You have the same feature as a wizard where you can learn new spells from scrolls.
What?
So every spell you learn, you will keep in your spell book. But you can add new spells to your spell book from spell scrolls that are compatible with your class.
How the fuck did I not know that?
I don't know.
Uh,
You're just a little.
Fine.
You're just a little silly. You're just silly.
I
little
didn't get
cat.
much.
You're just a silly. Little
I'm just
cat.
a little cat. Yeah, I am. There you go. Now I am proficient in
What does aura of
perception.
protection do?
What does Aura of Protection do? Aura of Protection, allies that are within 10 feet of you and yourself get to add your charisma score to all saving throws.
Ah, that's wonderful.
Yep. So you get to add your charisma saving throw to all of your saving. You get to add your charisma bonus to all of your saving throws, I should say.
I didn't get much.
I
So-
do have a 3rd level spell now that I've leveled up again.
By
An
the
extra.
way, what color do you want your aura to be, by the way, Varka? Do you want it to be kind of golden or more silvery?
Let's see. I want to see Varka's color scheme again. I do have, like, should I have more blue or more? It should definitely be silvery. I think
Silvery?
I have enough gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will ask you, what do you think of this aura?
Oh, that's cool.
Ah, that's good.
Should we separate the 60 gold? How do you guys separate? Yeah. Separate.
Divided by 5, yeah.
Divide, yes. Divide it.
Yeah, that's 12 each.
Yep.
12.
I'll go ahead and
Cool.
update Nutty's character sheet with the gold so that Ollie doesn't have to worry about that
Spell.
later.
I can add 6 new spells?
What?
Huh?
No way.
No, you're a paladin. You could swap out the spells that you would like to swap out
Ah.
because you're a paladin.
Oh,
What
so I
should
have
I
to
take?
have 6 in total?
The Iron Mask. I'll take the Iron Mask. The Iron Mask is mine.
Wait, did you not add your spells from the character master before?
I don't know what's happened. I don't know what spells.
Because like you know all the spells from your list as a paladin. You just choose which ones to prepare for the day with.
Huh?
So paladins know basically all of the spells that are available to them.
Huh?
You
I
are
apologize,
capable of
I am-
swapping between all paladin spells at the start of a day. You just pick which ones you have prepared so that you can cast them.
I didn't know! I didn't know! Oh my god. What? This is news. No one told me.
It's how divine casters work.
So
That
Bestie is
means-
new. It's the
Yeah,
point
it's
of the
their
DM to
first-
teach him.
Yeah. It's their first
Seems
campaign.
like a
Vazrick.
problem.
I'm
DM.
really sorry.
Okay.
I'm really
Uh,
sorry.
Well, we're 10 sessions in, and I'm just. You can read up on it as much as
But I'm
as much as
stupid.
you can. So, you know the
No,
website.
it's the problem.
You know the
DM.
website that Ari uses.
No.
Oh. Okay.
Just
Can you
write.
can you share the website with Marco, please?
Yeah.
So that's basically an archive of everything you need to know to play the game. You can read up on the Paladin class list, and you can read your features, and it will teach you everything that you need to know. Like,
Yeah.
so
That's wonderful.
that
But I
way,
fear that I will forget before every session.
that way you can do some research between our sessions, so that way we don't use session time up to explain things. I will answer questions as needed. I didn't realize that you hadn't read your spell section though, so I apologize for getting a little.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Getting a
I
little
really
flabbergasted there.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I think I've already read it like multiple times. I just like forgot what everything does already.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm really
That's fair.
sorry.
I'm sorry I got a little flabbergasted there.
Okay.
Just use that website to help you when you're not sure as well. That way we can be able to keep the flow of the game going, you know. Yeah. Let me know when you guys are done leveling up.
I'm dead.
All right, cool.
What is vampiric touch?
Vampiric Touch is the spell that I use. You maintain concentration on it, and every turn you can use an action to make a melee spell attack, and if you hit, you do 3d6, and you get to heal half of that, basically.
That's awesome, but I do no melee damage.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a melee spell attack.
Yeah. I know.
You have extra necrotic damage as an option on melee attacks.
I know, but I don't want to be on melee. I mean, does it add on top of the bonus I got?
Your piety bonus does, yes.
Wait, so I get... If I do vampiric touch, I heal and I get massive damage.
So your piety bonus that I gave you, the extra necrotic or poison damage, your choice,
Yeah?
that applies to your melee attacks, including melee spell attacks.
And they stack. That's what I'm asking.
Yes,
Do they
the
stack?
damage gets added onto it. Yes.
Oh, I'll be very strong melee if I want to.
Features.
Your deity is very much about decay, and like the order of like dying and decaying away.
Yeah, which is exactly what I'm about, in a way. I'm thinking between invisibility and vampiric touch. I don't know what I like more. Both are really fun sounding. Do we have anybody with invisibility?
Balin is able to learn that spell.
Do I? I do not.
That's an option
It's
for
a
you on
level-
your spell list.
It's a level
That
2
is not.
spell.
I
Are you
can only do
sure?
Do
level
you not
ones.
have access? You don't have access to level 2 spells yet. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Oh, what? What?
I will
I'm
never
already
have
at level
it.
three.
It's because she's a half caster, not a full caster.
Oh.
Mhm.
I do
Okay.
plan on doing invisibility because, you know.
Invisibility
she plans
sounds...
on taking invisibility. She just doesn't have it yet.
When will I need invisibility?
When do you think you'll need it?
Mm. Mm.
Which
Like,
do
it
you
seems
think
like
would
we
be
can
more
s-
useful?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
Hmm.
Insane damage up close or invisibility, which will let me sneak around.
Keep in mind
Sneak with me,
that
bestie.
Vampiric Touch is concentration, so you could lose concentration on it if you get hit.
Yeah, I know.
But that also means that you can keep using it
Yeah,
during combat as long as
like
you
over
don't
and over.
lose concentration.
And I
Which-
like a concentration spell.
Which most of the time you'll need to roll above a 10 to be able to concentrate, so you have a pretty good chance of succeeding, especially if you're within Varka's 10-foot aura. Because that will apply to your concentration
This is a searing smite.
checks.
You know what, Gorm? Can you just pick? I don't know, flip a coin or something. I don't. I will be. I will be
You
here
know what?
forever.
Odds are
I think you would enjoy. I think you would enjoy Vampiric Touch more.
Okay.
It would
Also,
give
I
you
told
melee
you. Also, I
capabilities.
told you that you also get the chance to get a piety if you deal big amounts of necrotic or poison damage. So.
Yeah, it will be a lot of
Same.
damage.
I think you would have a lot more fun. It would give you more melee abilities.
Also, let me check our pinned messages real quick, just to double check how much I said.
But why does it say that I can have 6 new spells? I don't understand.
Yeah, if you deal over 25 poison or necrotic damage in one attack, then you get a piety point.
Yeah, I would love to get a piety like that.
Mhm.
Wait, can you screenshot Dragon?
Oh my god.
So we can maybe see what's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a problem with
So-
leveling up?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to get. It tells me I can
You
add
can
6
add-
new spells.
Wait, you have no cantrips?
Paladins don't get cantrips.
I don't get
Oh.
them.
Really?
Oh, so it's just a bug.
Wait.
it's just a
okay,
bug, I guess.
so basically, what happens with the Character Mancer? It tells you, it's trying to tell you your max amount of spells that you're allowed to have, but it says new spells for some reason.
Oh.
So
Well, but
just
I have 7 for some reason. Like if I add one, then it just tells me that I.
well,
changed
it doesn't
something.
matter because you already know or you're supposed to know all of them anyway. So whatever, I don't care.
Okay, so I
Just-
just continue this without doing anything.
Just yeah, basically, I would recommend probably check marking Cure Wounds or Protection from Good and Evil though, because those are. Really
I already
good spells.
got cure wounds from something,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and.
Wait,
Mark
does that
of
say
Protection?
Vazrick? Oh no, it says Vark.
No, Vark.
No,
I was like,
Okay.
wait, why does it say my name? It's hard to read it with the cross out of it.
And what else did you say?
I said protection from evil and good because it's a good
Oh,
spell.
protection.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
in their
it?
first level spells section.
Let's see.
Aid is
Guys, I
also a
have a
really good
question.
spell.
Is protected against.
Okay, what?
Oh yeah.
My question is, one of my pieties is a 25 poison or necrotic damage. Can I mix, or do I have to specifically do one?
It has to be a
25
total.
of
It
one
has
of
to
them.
be a total of one of those. So it can't
total
be a
of
blend
one
of
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
I
So if you have a
see.
spell that deals poison damage, you could add on to that.
Yeah, okay.
If
got
it's
it.
like touch range. Stuff like that. There are also poisons that you can buy that deal massive amounts of damage. Or you can harvest them from the
But you can,
creatures that
I can buy spells. You said?
you can buy poisons. You can
Oh,
also buy
oh.
spells in the form of spell scrolls, yeah.
Wait, I can? I didn't know you could buy spells.
They're spell scrolls, so you use up the scroll when you cast the spell. It's a
Ah.
consumable item.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, they're a kind of
How much?
important type of magic item.
How much? How much do they cost?
You'd have to. It depends on the shop. So it depends on where you're buying it, for one, for the economy, and for two, what level the spell is. Because higher level spells are more expensive. Anyway, are you guys just about done?
Yep.
Okay, Gorm's done.
Just about done. Yes.
Alright, Foxy's is done.
Aura of protection is a paladin thing.
Yes.
Boop.
It's a passive ability, so
Oh,
all of
it's
your
passive. I love that.
yeah, it's a passive thing. You don't have to focus on it or anything. It's just a thing that you have constantly. You don't ever need to turn it off. In fact, you can't turn it off.
Wonderful.
So, you get to add an extra 3 to all of your saving throws, which is awesome. It looks like it already
Yeah.
applied as well. Now, everybody else, however,
Mm.
please go to the cog on your character sheet from your main page when you're done doing your Character Mancer level up.
Cool.
Top right,
Cool.
there's a little purple
Yes.
cog next to spells. Click
I
on
found
that. Now, there's going
Uh-huh.
to be a check mark thing on the right box. It should say Show Global Save Modifier Field.
Okay.
I want you to check mark that box. Everybody except for Varka.
Save modifier. What is that?
Okay, did you check mark it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, after check marking it, go to the core section.
Cool.
Mhm.
You should see a global save modifier
Nice.
now that you can edit. Check mark
Where?
it when
There it is.
when you're standing within 10 feet of Varka, in that aura that I showed,
Oh.
and
Ooh.
and uncheck mark it when you're not standing in the aura.
Ooh, Bestie, you bless us by just
every
existing.
time
You're so
you make-
blissful.
Every
my
time you make a
God.
saving throw, you will add Varka's 3 charisma bonus to that saving throw.
Damn.
So edit-
Bestie.
edit the saving throw field to have a 3, and you can do a test roll,
A 3, not 1 before.
and it will add
Varka.
add the 3 to that. See how it says 6 plus 3 on there?
Yeah, look at
There you
that.
And so do I have to do anything, or does it just?
Yours
pass away?
automatically adds to it
Oh.
already. So you
that's
don't
fine.
have to
Good
worry
add.
about
Oh
it.
yeah.
You are the source, so it's not a modifier
I
you have
am
to turn
the
on
source.
We get our spells back, right? Spells right now.
and off. You
Not
guys
so
can
long
you
rest.
guys can go try to find a spot to take a rest at if you would like.
Oh my God,
We do
charisma-
have
my
these
charisma is a
spells.
9.
If you got any extra spell slots from leveling up, like I gained an extra level 3 spell slot from leveling up, you do gain the immediate use of that. So, that being said, I
Oh,
have
wow.
a use of Remove Curse if I want to try that.
Oh.
If we want to try to do that before the long rest to use those spells.
Yeah,
Using
Vorka would be
spells.
happy. Probably.
Yeah, I would be super happy.
Alright, so Gorm also got a second channel divinity. Gorm will use that channel divinity to cast Bless first off by turning that into a first level spell.
Okay.
Gorm will bless himself, and Gorm will also bless Varka and I don't know, Mallory too,
Snake.
because I get to pick 3. Hold on, let me add bless. To the
I shall return
level
shortly. You
modifier,
can short rest or
24.
something.
Okay.
And Gorm will now use his 3rd level spell slot to attempt to remove curse.
Cool. Can you give me a d20 roll plus your casting stat?
So just a wisdom roll.
Ah,
Mm.
dang.
Mm.
All right, try as you might. This curse is far too resilient, as it resists your attempts to remove it again.
Maybe after we rest, it
Now,
will go away.
it doesn't seem as intense as it did in the morning.
Mm.
All right, so Nutty wants me to level up for them, so I'll go ahead and do that. All right, time to speed run. We're taking a Warlock level, which means that we get Eldritch Invocations. I'm just going to give them the ones that I recommend. Hold up. Did it apply a level 5 Sorcerer level? I don't want that. Be gone. I don't want to give 2 levels. Come on. Only giving 1 level. Warlock level.
I'm back.
Hello back.
Hello.
Go with that, and we'll go with... What's Grasp of Hadar do? Oh, yeah, no, that's not going to be something Nutty would want. I think probably... Should I pick something utility or offensive? Utility or offense for your second invocation? Huh. I need Nutty to reply to me before I can finish leveling them up. Oh, here we go. Okay, utility for the second one. I'm going to give Nutty Eyes of... I'm going to give them Eldritch Sight. I'm picking Eldritch Sight. Which gives you Detect Magic for free, or at will. You can basically see magic auras as a toggle. There we go. Eldritch Sight is a good one. I like Eldritch Sight.
Slay.
Let's see. We'll also take... Let's go with Hellish Rebuke, since Nutty likes fire damage anyway. Damn you, Ari! Damn you for your vampiric touch. Twatch.
Vampiric.
Vampiric touch.
Vampiric twatch. How dare you. Alright, you guys are gonna look for somewhere to long rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Long rest.
Would you like to attempt to long rest here, or would you like to go back toward the entrance and maybe go outside?
We're gonna go
Let's
outside.
Ew, I wanna
Yeah,
go.
outside.
I
Okay.
see something interesting over there.
Wait, before we go, Mallory's gonna look at them to try to find if maybe it's written down or it's like a key or something on how to activate these barriers. If they have like a
I want to see
note
what's
or a
here.
key.
What?
Wait, let's just go.
Okay, give me an
please.
give me an investigation check, please.
It's just an investigation. It's not gonna take long. Oh my god, the investigation is awful.
Yeah, it's an intelligence-based one.
Wait,
You rolled the
does
same
Bless
thing.
count?
You rolled the same thing as you don't have bless.
Oh.
You guys don't have bless active. What do you mean?
I thought Varka is
No, that's
permanent bless.
no, that's an aura of protection, not a permanent bless. It's a flat 3 bonus to your saving throws.
You're saving
Hurt, then you
throws.
have to roll to save yourself.
I see. Got it.
Valen,
is
can you
this?
hold on for just a second, please?
Okay.
Let me resolve this thing with Mallory first. Okay, so with the 14 investigation, that's the same thing that Balin rolled earlier. You don't find anything extra that Balin didn't already find on the body.
Wait.
Let's
Alright,
long rest,
so-
please.
So Balin, you go through that door, and you pass through this archway. And as you pass through this archway that's right here, can you please
Yes, I can.
roll me a wisdom saving throw? All right.
Yes, I can.
You feel some kind of strange energy as you pass through this barrier, but you are
Belden, come back.
you are unaffected by it.
Belden, come back.
I'm good. Don't worry, I'll come back in a second.
The rest of you
What
don't
is
the
it?
rest of you don't know about the effect yet.
No, but Varka is worried that she's just
Yeah.
leaving us.
Something is weird there, by the way. I'll come back in a second.
No, Belden, come back right now. We need to go.
What is
The
this?
D4. What's that D4 for?
Oh, I was just seeing if it was even worth rolling the bless on the wisdom attack I did against the curse.
Oh, would you have cast Bless before?
I did, but I think bless
I
says
didn't
you
hear you.
may add,
Okay.
and I didn't. specify if I did or not.
Hello, Ollie. Thank you for the hydrate.
Oh.
Plus, I don't think a 13 would have been high enough.
Can
I
we
almost
get
inhaled
the-
that. Okay, so Balin, you're checking out that thing on the table.
Yes,
So,
I'll immediately
this,
return after.
what you see on this table appears to be a, well, I wouldn't say leather-bound book. It is a skin-bound tome riddled with stitches. And you see the symbol of Mekora Domus painted upon it. However, this one has a chain wrapped around it, keeping it closed.
Can I try to break
No,
the
no, no,
chain?
no.
It has a lock upon it that could be
No.
picked,
Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
or
don't do
you
it.
could try to use your skeleton key on it.
Just picking. I'll pick it.
You got hot tea like you were told. That's good. Also, thank you for the self.
Can
Care.
Mallory interrupt by any chance? Or
Why are you all so
Hang on
worried?
just a second. Balin, go ahead and give
Because we want a
me.
long rest.
Well, hold on just a second. Balin, go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tools check using your Dexterity modifier. That's going to be in your proficiencies. You can click on it and then add Dex.
Nice.
24, well, pick the lock. As the lock opens, the book seems to open up on its own, the chain receding and falling off of the table. The book opens up and you see the pages flap open. Mallory, you pass through this.
I don't look.
Mallory, you pass through this archway. Go ahead
I'm
and give
not
me a
looking.
wisdom
Close
saving
my eyes.
throw, please. Without.
Why?
with-
I told you not to.
No, hold on. Mallory, please give me a wisdom saving throw without the bonus from Varka because you are outside of Varka's range since Varka isn't walking with you. You get an 18. You
my
pass. You pass through this archway and you see Balin standing before a book that has opened, and
I'm not
the pages look like they're
Not looking.
blowing in the wind until finally they stop, resting on an open page. You can't see what it says on the book from where you're standing, Mallory, but Balin is closing his eyes.
Balin, darling, can we go back now?
I am using my magian to take it with me. Yes. To close it and take it with me.
Don't take
What
it.
is that?
Balin,
I don't know.
please
Let's
give,
check it later.
Balin, can you please give me an Arcana check?
Yes.
But we can come back here.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
you attempt to move the book with your mage hand. However, as soon as your mage hand touches the book, it is obliterated. Not the book, but your mage hand.
Okay, we'll come back. Let's go. Let's go.
Please,
Okay,
we need to go.
Mallory will just do the mage hand quickly.
Okay,
No,
can you give me an Arcana?
No,
Calm down! Calm the fuck down, dude!
Can you give me an
We're gonna
Arcana,
get
please?
Yes.
don't do it.
The mage
Hey,
hand is
it's a
obliterated.
little- Okay.
Can I do it again?
No, okay, better not touch that thing.
No,
No,
because I'm
Can I,
not
like-
gonna have you roll Arcana again. Every time you attempt, your mage hands are just gonna get obliterated because you didn't succeed on the first
Okay,
try.
let's go for now because
We're gonna go
Baka
first.
is a
The
little
book remains
paranoid here.
open, and Mallory, before you leave, you notice that there is a mist beginning to pour out of the book.
Let's
Out of
close
the
the door,
book?
shall we?
You can click on the door, by the way, and select the.
Let's get back here later.
A mist out of the door.
Mist out of the book.
Oh,
There was
the-
there was a kind of red mist coming out of the book and spilling onto the floor, and beginning to
Let's get
spread.
back
Berlin.
here later.
Berlin, you really have to think before you act.
You know, thinking isn't my strong point. Let's go for now.
Please.
How about you leave the thinking for the rest of us then?
But you all are cowards.
I would also like to ask the party not to look at the screen.
We're
right
not.
now.
We're not.
We're not.
Thank
No,
you.
not.
Okay then. Let's.
You all are paranoid. What cowardness.
You're the one running here.
I'm not running anywhere. I can go back now.
No. You're staying here. We need to go back and rest. Then when we are stronger and well rested, we can come back
Not
here.
tired.
And go touch the book all you want, okay?
Okay.
You guys begin to hear
Yeah.
what sounds like a clatter coming from the other side.
We
of the
need to
room.
leave. We need to leave.
You know, maybe we should leave.
Those you remember seeing benches in there that could be sat on. It's like and an altar on the other side of the room. It sounds like stone scraping upon stone.
We need to
Gorm,
Yeah.
darling, come here. We're leaving.
Let's
Let's go for now. We'll come back here later.
Not you two.
Out of character, I would recommend probably not going through that door.
Which door? Oh.
The door, the door that you were
Okay.
on, that you went through before with the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
very scary, just
Let's-
Scary is good.
That's
Scary is
that's
good.
okay.
Maybe it will give us
Let's-
more.
Let's go.
Oh wait, come with us. Woman. Wait, can I pick her up and
Oh, the corpses.
the,
Carry
the
her.
injured woman.
yes,
Sure, why not?
I'm
I
picking
go.
her
Here,
up.
I'm just-
Do I
I'm
need
just
to
gonna-
strength?
Mallory.
probably-
Mallory, you go into that door.
Wait, I was thinking about going in
Close the door.
it.
Everybody else already ran off ahead. So
Did anybody?
aside
I'm
from Nutty,
picking her up.
Nutty is still here. With-
No. You need to go.
No,
I'm
fine.
clearly in as
Marcus.
well with the thingy.
So you're just
Marcus,
rushing
I'm
to the
paranoid.
stairs.
Did I ever see anybody
Where
go in the store
going?
before?
No. Also, the door was open before, so
Oh,
they went
Women
towards the
don't know who
stairs.
closed it.
Foxies. They went toward the stairs.
Oh,
I touched the corpse once and it didn't end up well.
would it be okay if I talk to Nutty or should I not?
Nutty isn't here right now, so Nutty's just kind of like.
I know, but would you roleplay as Nutty if I talk to Nutty since they're with me?
Well, hey, Ollie, if you're able to, would you be able to type your responses if you hop into the call real quick? Since Ollie's in the Twitch chat.
And Varka isn't here anymore. I just want to
And
mention.
I can read out loud the responses
Hello.
for Nutty.
Oh, it's Ollie calling. Hello. Okay.
At Ollie. Ollie's on the red mount, so I think they don't get like a bleep bloop. when
No,
you hit them.
They might.
yeah, if they can, I'll just continue without.
They
Yeah,
might.
they're not on the stream right now.
Plus, Ollie was responding to my DMs earlier, so.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
they are.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So, context. Wait, you know what? I'll screen share so you can see, so you don't have to even open Roll20. We just. Sorry, I was. Don't worry. So, we just. Yeah, this is low frame rate, but sorry, so you can see. We just went out of here. We're kind of running back to get some rest, and on the way back, there's this door here that leads to a chest. Everybody already left except us still. And there's an open door here, and there's a shadow of a chest. That's all we can see.
just so you know, I didn't mean to leave. We just took the woman.
Okay,
Just
so
a cool-
what does Mallory say to Nutty then?
Nutty, what do you think is in that room?
And I will read out loud all these responses.
Yes. Type like you're talking. I love the phone.
The phone is canon.
Oliver is typing.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so you're
I'm
gonna tell
guessing.
So Nutty says, I don't know. And you suddenly see Nutty's eyes begin to glow.
Oh.
Ollie can figure out what color they glow later. So Nutty looks
Oh my
into
God.
the room.
But I know what color they glow. It's like, you know how like the anime nerds have like their eye, like
Purple?
their
Okay.
glasses. No. I had a great idea.
So Nutty steps into the room real quick, or peeks their head through and looks around, and Nutty would tell you, I see a chest, and it looks like there's a blue glow coming from inside of it. I can't tell what it is, though.
Do you think it's trapped by any chance?
I don't know. Guess there's only one way to
Oh.
find out. And I'm gonna have
Okay,
Nutty,
darling.
I'm gonna have Nutty roll an Arcana to try and figure out what kind of magic aura that is.
Open it with his feet.
Open with his feet.
We could have played like this from the start. Oh my gosh.
Nutty didn't have
Don't you
this
wanna-
ability until now.
No, I meant like play
Nutty-
like this, like.
Nutty is not
Whatever.
entirely sure.
All right, darling. Step
Well,
back.
in this case, Nutty Ollie isn't able to talk right now because of sore throat. The other times, Ollie wasn't able to be present for the call. So I don't want to role play as a character for certain things unless I have to, because there are things that Nutty is that I am not and will not be able to accurately role play for. Because it's not a character of my creation, I don't want to roleplay too much because I want to respect the player's choices. I don't want to just make choices for the player when they're not here.
Okay,
So,
I did.
That's
I
part of
told
why.
Nutty to step back a little bit, unless they want to open it with themselves.
No, Nutty. Based on what Ollie just said, Nutty is nervous and does not want to approach the chest, especially after the things that has happened so far. In this
Okay.
dungeon. So Nutty's like,
Mallory's
I want to get out of here.
Okay, Mallory is gonna try to open the chest, and if it's trapped, they're gonna like try to ready up a Misty Step like instantly out.
Mallory does still have bless.
Okay, so just so you know, Misty Step is not a reaction.
Mhm.
So if it is trapped, you wouldn't be able to use Misty Step to avoid the trap. Because it would happen too quickly for you to react to it, the bonus action. Just-
Okay, how about this then? Mallory will stand here,
Okay?
and they will try to open it with a mage hand.
Nature. That's pretty smart. Nice. Okay, so you open up the chest, and nothing else happens.
Is there anything? What's inside? Do I see it?
You don't actually see anything inside.
Oh wait, the first I ever made out that you can jump off things and survive, so you just keep jumping off. Oh,
That's funny.
does
Does
Nutty still see the
glow?
glow?
Nutty looking into the chest would still see the glow, yes.
Okay, then Mallory will try to grab whatever is in the chest with the mage hand.
Okay, you feel around in the chest with your mage hand, and you hear something clatter around in the chest.
Okay, Mallory will be a little closer just so they'll be able to see what's inside.
Well, you have no sense of feeling from the mage hand, so you're not sure if it's actually touching something.
Okay, so yeah, Mallory got a bit closer so they can see.
Okay. Well, you hear something still clattering around as the mage hand moves around. You have no
Like, what
sense
do I
of
feel-
feeling from it, though. So you don't see anything in
Like-
the chest. You just see your mage hand, like, feeling around in there.
Oh, it's like it's an invisible thing? Is the chest is open?
The chest
but, like,
is
I don't see
open.
anything-
Whatever's inside it seems to be invisible.
Okay, then I'm gonna just hold whatever that thing is with my mage hand. Like, try to just hold it and move it
Okay.
up,
Okay.
like with me, to just grab it.
Your mage hand starts to float. Seems
Okay,
like it's holding
it's def-
something.
All right, we'll figure what this is later. Let's get back to the others.
As it lands in your hands, well, as best of a sense of feeling that you have, it feels like it's made of wood, and it's a bit heavier toward one end than the other, and it almost feels like it's shaped in like a kind of a. Actually, hold on. Have you ever? What kind of weapons do you have in your inventory? You don't have.
What kind of weapons?
It
I have a
feels-
sickle.
It feels like it's some type of weapon, but it's invisible.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I can see
Natty
invisibility.
could tell Mallory if they're holding the glowing thing. Am I holding the glowing thing?
Nutty says that you are holding the glowing thing, and now that they get a closer look at it, Nutty says that it's an illusion aura upon it.
This. So whatever this is, they were trying to hide it from us. Interesting.
Well, let's
Is
catch...
it not interesting?
Well, I think we should catch up with the others because we're all alone.
Oh yes, good idea.
Okay,
I
you
want to
guys
be
can
able to
take.
hear you scream.
You guys can go take your long rests. Does anybody in the party have the identify spell? And do they have a pearl worth 100 gold to use use
Nope.
the identify spell?
Mummy Varka?
Huh?
100
Oh,
gold? I
I'm
have
sorry,
100
Mommy
gold.
Varka. But do you have a 100 gold worth pearl?
Oh,
Miss Mummy Varka.
pearl. Does a pearl specifically and nothing
Mhm.
else?
Yeah, it has to be a pearl.
I don't think I have it. I don't think I have any pearls. No.
Okay,
Yo, look at that roll.
that's a 6.
That's a... What
Very
was
Oh, so we're
cool.
doing a long
Charge
rest right
roll.
now?
Yeah, so you guys can take a long rest and go to the
Can I
next
take-
day. If you have any recharge
Okay.
rolls you have to make, go ahead and roll the recharge.
No, look at
Wow.
Foxy's
that.
your
Lay on hands
Foxy's
again.
Foxy's your recharge roll is a D4 +1.
Ah.
Mallory, yours is also a +1. I
Yeah.
believe.
Wait, what?
Wait. Whatever was written down in your in the thing I sent.
Yeah,
you.
it's a
It
it's a
says that
D4.
it
I
just
have.
recharges it.
It's just a
by
D4.
itself.
It's just a D4. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How
It
much
says that
HP?
it regains 2 charges at each turn. So
Yeah.
How much HP
just
do you guys
gets
have?
it.
We're
I mean, you
full.
guys will be
There
full
was the
after-
these nuts.
Yeah,
I know,
you
but
guys
number.
Will, you guys will
Oh,
be full
45.
after.
40.
Okay.
Nutty has 30.
Oh, I can heal like Nutty to literally full with my land hands, like from 0.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, so the long rest goes through. Let
Wait,
me
while
just click
long
the
resting.
rest button here.
Look, everyone! Me and Nutty found this while going back.
Oh, what is that?
What is it?
It's invisible, but it seems to be made
looks
out
like-
of wood.
It looks like Mallory
Wait,
is not holding anything.
It's invisible.
It is invisible.
But
Can I touch it?
Wait, but Varka has seen visibility as a spell.
Would you like to
Can-
cast it
Yeah.
before or
Actually,
after the
could-
long rest?
I think it would have been better if I cast it before the long rest.
yeah, I'm
That's
saying this
why I
as I
asked.
get back. I'm saying this as I get back, so it
Okay,
would be weird
so
if it was
Varka
after.
has seen invisibility. Varka, you see an expertly crafted crossbow. It seems to be a heavy.
Whoa.
It seems to be a heavy crossbow in Mallory's hands. You're not entirely sure why it's invisible, especially with the craftsmanship that was applied to it and the artistry that was used in creating it. It seems a bit of a shame that it's invisible. However, it seems to have some kind of perpetual invisibility effect upon it.
It's not
Well.
stronger than my bow, right?
That looks like a
Oh, it's magic.
magnificently crafted.
It does a D10 of damage.
A crossbow? Why would they be hiding a crossbow?
It's very well made, mind you.
Crossbow.
Hmm. Maybe it's
Yeah, I like my
too
bow.
powerful for someone to use, and they had to hide it away. Or maybe they want to keep it for themselves.
That makes sense. Too.
Could we remove the invisibility by any chance so Veldin can use it?
Does anybody have
I
dispel
don't need
magic?
it. It's not good enough, is
let me
it?
see.
That's
Dispel
what that's. Okay, I
Well,
should
So-
take the spell magic.
I don't.
So you guys have to identify the thing to know everything about it, but you could remove magical effects on items with dispel magic.
DM, is it better than my bow? It's not, right?
We have to
You don't know yet.
identify it first.
It
Ah,
does
don't
it
know.
does 1d10 of damage instead of 1d8 like a longbow does, but your longbow also
Yeah,
has an
but-
extra die of radiant damage on it.
Yeah.
Right. Mallory will try to do something
It's pretty
weird.
good.
They will
I
try
like
to grab a bit of mud off the floor and like cover the crossbow with mud, so like we can see the mud around it. Would that work?
Okay, you dirty the crossbow, and Farka seems quite saddened by this. Probably,
Ah.
huh? Don't you
Does
hate?
the mud disappear?
No, it doesn't. Don't you hate like dirt and
Ah,
stuff, Farka?
Bloody crossbow.
I
That's
really
pretty
do.
cool.
I really
Okay,
do.
okay. How do you feel seeing? How would Varka feel seeing Mallory rub mud all over this beautiful handcraft, like
She
expertly
would
crafted
scream at Mallory.
Vanka, chill.
Like,
I would
darling,
say-
this
calm
thing?
How dare
down.
you?
This thing is ornate. The wood is like pristine in its craftsmanship. It appears to have been painted white, and it has gold accents on it with
Ooh.
like what do they call it?
Wow.
The kind of like the kind of like leafy designs that are on
It's
it.
a
What
piece
do
of
they call
art.
those? Yeah, it's like a piece of art that you just see him.
Can I
rubbing
still use it
mud
if it's
all over it.
invisible?
Well, it's covered in mud now, so you
Mallory,
do see
how
the
dare
Let's
you.
silhouette.
clear it.
Yeah, you
Darling,
see the
I am
silhouette of
covering.
it.
Darling, I am covering it in mud, so our friend Baolin could at least use the fan.
Darling, we could wait and go back to the city to make.
Well, I don't.
Who can dispel?
I don't think we can wait.
Oh my gosh.
We definitely can. It's not like Balin is in need of another weapon.
Barlin here is fine with it being dirty, Vaka. It's okay.
But
We
it's
can
so
clear it
beautiful,
after.
And Mallory just ruined it. How dare you?
We can clear it in water once we get to the city. Don't worry about
I
it.
love-
Not water.
I love
Are you
Ollie's.
insane?
I love Ollie's response in the chat. It was gorgeous, and Mallory put mud all over it. I love that.
Well, we couldn't see it anyway, Vaka. It's only
We need to get it
in your
professionally
eyes.
cleaned and restored.
Don't be so
Okay,
whiny.
Vaka. We'll do whatever you want. Give me the
Yeah.
bow for now.
For now, take the crossbow.
Can I switch my short bow? No, crossbow.
Okay,
You
so you're gonna switch to using the crossbow instead of your longbow.
Instead of my short bow.
Well, I mean, you have a longbow and a short bow, so
I have
you can,
a long bow
you
and
can
two short
swap.
bows.
You can swap between the. It's not a short bow; it's a crossbow.
And then
This is
but
a
I
heavy.
still have two short bows.
Oh, you have two short bows? Why?
I don't know.
Weird. You should sell one of those. You should sell both of those, actually. You have better
I
options.
should.
So crossbows have the reload property. So you would have to spend part of your move action reloading to be able to shoot again on your next turn.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
crossbow does 1d8 plus your dexterity modifier.
Wait, let's find it.
Heavy
is it
crossbow.
in this
It's in the compendium. You can look it up.
Heavy.
Heavy crossbow.
cross.
And make sure you don't grab the proficiency. Use the item to drag on your
Okay,
character
I
sheet.
found the item there. Now I have it here. What do I add? What do I do? What do I change?
If
Nothing?
it's already in there, then you're good, basically. You don't know
I'm
much
good.
about this thing yet. Although, are you gonna be like playing around with the invisible buddy crossbow during your long rest?
Yeah, sure. I don't need to even rest,
Cool.
you know.
Cool.
Wait, how much damage does it do?
Can I stay on how do you call it?
1d10.
On guard? Can I stay on guard to guard everyone while they long rest? Because I
Sure.
really don't need to.
I mean, you could probably take a nap at some point after something like
I
that.
could take a nap.
But
but just don't
sure,
really
you
need
can
to.
you can stand guard over everybody. And by the way,
Buddy.
it's a D10 of damage plus dexterity modifier to answer your question, Ari.
Oh, so +3? Question mark?
Yes, so +3 to attack and damage because you just add your dexterity stuff.
It's like this.
It should automatically apply.
Does it? It does.
Yes, it does, because it's a ranged weapon. Okay, so during the long rest, you kind of, since you said you would be like fiddling around with it, playing with it, the mud eventually like dries up, but
Do you put more?
as you're holding on to
No.
it, you begin to become more in tune with the magic that's affecting this thing.
Magic.
And the parts that aren't covered in mud right now, you begin to kind of see the outline of it.
Oh. Is it?
So this is a process called attunement, by the way. This weapon requires attunement by somebody who's proficient in crossbows.
Okay.
You're proficient in crossbows.
Yeah, probably.
While you're holding onto this thing for so long, as long you have an attunement slot open, right? I'm pretty sure. You
do
only
I?
have one. You only have one attunement item that you're attuned
Yes,
to,
I do.
believe. Aside from your wand.
It's my wand.
So, well, your wand and your cloak. So you have one slot
Oh.
left. So you could attune to this if you want to. You feel like you
Then
could
I will.
attune to it if you spent some time doing so.
Yes, I'm fiddling with it. And I'm
Okay.
cleaning off some of the mud because
Okay.
Vaka will want it to be clean.
So you clean off the mud as you're tuning to this. You begin to see
Wait,
the crossbow clearly, however, nobody else does.
Oh wow, it really is pretty. Wait, let's clean it.
Do you have prestidigitation?
Ali has prestidigitation.
Yeah, not.
Oli,
Nutty,
wake
nutty.
up, wake up.
Nutty. It is
No,
nutty.
Nutty, wake up. I wake up, Nutty. Wake up, clean it.
Okay.
That is in character, I think.
That was so.
So Nutty will cast it. Nutty will cast prestidigitation and clean it off, and then go back to bed.
Nutty, look. Nutty, why are you sleeping? Look.
So, Foxies, I'm gonna tell you more about this thing. It is called the crossbow of surprise.
Surprise.
Yep, the crossbow
Wow,
of surprise.
That's
This-
a to you.
Invisible crossbow has advantage on attacks made within 30 feet,
I changed the name.
as it is invisible to all but the holder
But the
and
beholder.
catches target off guard. This applies only to the first attack made with it, and creatures that can see invisible, or well, creatures that possess true sight or other means of seeing invisibility are not subject to this advantage roll. Additionally, this weapon is a +2 magic weapon.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This invisible crossbow has advantage on attacks made within 30 feet, as it is invisible to all but the order and catches the target off guard. This applies only to the first attack
Damn.
made with it, and creatures that possess true sight or other means of seeing invisibility are not subject to this advantage. Additionally, this weapon is a +2 magic weapon.
Mhm. And this is a homebrew weapon I came up with. So
Oh, good.
Nice.
Do I get like +2 damage?
it's +2 to attacks and damage from the magic bonus.
Oh, then can you do that? Because I don't know.
Okay,
What kind
so
of damage?
I'm going to teach you how real quick. So in
Yes.
your core section, scroll down
Yes.
to the crossbow.
I'm in the crossbow.
You
Yes,
have the
here.
cog open. There's a section underneath the range that says magic bonus. Click on that.
Yeah.
Click on that and put in a 2. This will automatically apply to the attacks and damage rolls. There you
Ooh,
go.
It's a pretty good one.
There you go.
Does it edit? Ooh, it's +5. Let's go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it better than this? No, it isn't. Damn, look at that. No, actually, this one has radiant as well.
Yeah, that one
I
has
think I'm
that one
different.
has extra radiant damage on it.
I think it's good for like just the first move, like to support.
Yeah, I think it is.
Then the next you just use your normal bows.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
You are correct.
Because it's invisible, people won't know that you're holding on to it. So
I clean it off.
nice. Also, this uses crossbow bolts, so you're gonna need crossbow bolts, which it didn't come with crossbow bolts. So I like the little meme. You'll need to find some crossbow bolts before you can start shooting with this thing.
Stinky muddy crossbow.
All right, so the rest of the long rest continues and finishes. You guys may now return into the dungeon as you please.
Yay.
Let's see this.
Let's go back to the book.
I liked it with mod better.
I wanna go back to the book. I am
No,
going
no,
back to the book. Where is the book? It's from there, right?
Well, there's more of the
So
dungeon
funny.
you guys have not
Don't rush
explored
to the
yet.
book now. Let's explore slowly.
Also,
But
I'm
you
gonna
said we
change-
can go to the book after.
Yes. we
Also,
will get
I'm
there
going to
eventually.
change the music to something creepier because of what happened.
No.
Slow down, children.
Slow down. Let's
Orm
go
has
one
Phased
by
into
one
a
room.
door.
Can...
I opened the door for you.
Let's Like, I think.
Also,
we should-
the lady that you rescued would have made you guys a meal as well with any supplies that she brought with her or that you provide her.
Nice.
So you guys can be treated as having already eaten a meal without using any of your rations.
Y'all want to
so-
check this
wait.
northern area first?
Sure.
Okay. Coming in here, you see kind of a lounge area, and on this table here, you see that there is what looks like an abandoned game of cards with several coins on the table. There are what look like to be about 48 silver coins on the table and 8 gold coins,
Ooh.
as well as a set of playing cards.
So that was
take the
48
playing cards.
silver coins, you said?
Yeah, 48 silver coins and 8 gold coins.
Everyone gets 9 silver.
9 silver.
I mean, wait, did Darwin ever split the gold between us?
Yes, it
12.
was. It was 12 gold to
Oh,
everybody.
12.
Mhm.
It's
I
really
split,
down
don't worry, I'm
not
not
this
that
much.
much of a gold goblin.
Thank you, bestie.
And now 8 more
Lost
gold. And how many silver?
48. I wrote it
For
down
all
in the
each
chat.
for each one of us?
No,
No, that's total.
we gotta split that.
How do we split 8
Oh wait, not 8. Wait, oh yeah, wait. I got math wrong. I'm stupid.
Can I go
Um,
back to my orphanage and pay off my debt eventually?
By the way, with
We-
that 18 perception, Gorm, from over in this direction, you hear what sounds like a foul language being spoken, muffled.
I have
through the
16
door.
perception now.
Oh.
Do I hear that as well?
I think it's only one.
Do I hear that as well? I'm 16 now.
Wait, I think we should explore one by one so we don't get surprised by.
Hey,
like,
Varka,
our
come
back.
over here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Storm's gonna open the door.
I
Oh,
kid.
Oh!
Surprise attack! Let's go.
Alright, let me clear
Oh
the
my
initiative
God.
real quick as we
Mallory.
roll some new initiative.
No, I am with you guys. I just didn't move. I was
No.
messing with the inventory.
You're
I guess
gonna
I'll
need
do
to-
it.
There we go.
We were all in
Nutty's here
Varka's.
too.
okay.
8 divided by 5.
Guys, I need.
I guess I'll just add
crossbow
1 gold.
bolts. Guys,
I also had one go.
Just use your normal.
Oops,
guys,
I closed
I want-
Buddy's character sheet when I
Okay.
meant to not. Let's see, so.
Oh, there's some friends.
There
They
are
don't
some
look like a
friends.
They look quite evil
Hee-hee.
for friends.
Hee hee. They're friend shaped though.
Mm.
Friend
Mm.
shape.
Yeah, they're
There's no
friend
such
shaped.
thing.
What do you mean no such thing? Don't be so
Varka
rude.
knows. Varka knows.
Don't be so rude.
Varka knows.
Varka is rude.
You don't know. You haven't even tried to talk to them yet.
Everyone
Maybe-
in this
maybe they
dungeon
are
is
friends.
evil when they're fucking cultists like these.
Anyway, let me just roll my
He
initiative
makes no
rolls here.
difference.
Cool. Oops. I don't know what I just did, but I did something. And then for this guy, this little guy over here.
Little guy.
Little
guy.
guy. Oh, okay.
No little guy.
Just little guys. Okay, everybody else needs to roll initiative as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I think
Initiative.
only Balin and Gorm rolled. So click on your token first and then roll.
Yikes.
One.
Abysmal.
Oof.
Abysmal.
That sucks.
The lowest. I mean, it's better than if I rolled
Oh,
one
man.
for like an attack or something.
Monkey style. Monkey style initiative
Monkey.
roll.
Wait, I don't like that guy with the mask. I don't like him.
You don't like the guy?
Let's kill him.
Let's kill him.
I remember him. I don't like him.
All right, cult fanatics go first. You begin to hear more chanting, continuing on, coming from this direction. And you also will have, let's see here, as a fanatic, has some spells they can do. He's going to he's going to cast this spell on on himself. There we go. It's a bonus action, and he's going to come over here. There we go. And I know this says Sacred Flame on it, but pretend it's something else. Like he has like this green green fire that he's going to throw at you instead that'll deal necrotic instead of radiant. So Gorm, he throws this at you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Oh boy, got two.
Okay, you pass and you take no damage from this as it misses.
Cool.
Yep, and whatever happens down to the south part, or well, as I said last session, this is reversed. So the north part, which is down. You are
say up and
not
down.
entirely sure from down here. Whatever, sure. There we go. No, none of you understand Abyss, so you're not entirely sure what is being said. However, Gorm, it comes to you now. It's your turn.
Let's
And I'm switching to fight music real quick.
Who closed the door?
probably about like right here, kind of within range of all of these guys. And I'm just gonna go ahead.
This guy
and
is
cast...
just barely out of your 5-foot reach.
Okay.
Oof.
That's fine. I'm going to be throwing up.
Just kidding.
Thanks.
Another Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So does that apply at the start of your turn, or when you cast it, or just at the start of their turns?
It's on their turns.
Okay, cool.
And
Alright, there's your action.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okie dokie. It will be Nutty's turn then. Nutty is going to step up over here, and he's going to throw a firebolt at the cultist that's right in front of you guys. Ah, man. That sucks. Nutty gets a natural 1. He misses, and he says, oh, man. Darn. Comes back over here.
Vic. No, sorry, Morty. Fuck.
Alright, Balin, it's your turn.
Bowlin is going to
Playing Nutty
study
as a curse.
aim. Study aim and shoot.
Of fucking course he does when he doesn't eat. Playing Nutty as a curse. Oh, man. That's Ollie talking in our group chat, by the way.
The nutty
buddy.
curse.
Yeah. Alright, you get a 23 to hit, and you're shooting at that guy. That'll hit for, let's see, Gorm is just barely too far to apply the sneak attack bonus. And since this guy's already taken his turn, he's not subject to the sneak attack. So he takes 9 damage.
Wow. I don't get sneak.
Nope. Not for this turn.
Fuck.
Gorm isn't close enough.
And I go in here. I want to see what's going on.
Okay. By the way, let me describe what's going on down here with what you can see. Gorm, you can see that there is some kind of portal opening up right here, and this guy is holding a book and chanting. He keeps looking over at you guys nervously as he chants.
Kill him, kill him. Always kill the guy with the book.
I always
He's
kill the
chanting.
guy with the book. Yes, of course.
And up here, there was another recently opened portal with a small demon standing over it that has come out. And that is pretty much it for what you immediately notice. You already took your action, move action, you still have a bonus action.
I don't have anything to bonus action with.
Okay. Then I will take us over to Mallory's turn. Mallory, it's your turn.
Hello.
Maybe prepare the dodge action. Yeah, I could do that, right?
Dodging is
Mallory-
not part of your cunning action, I don't believe.
Mallory will quickly.
Hide,
ask
disengage, and
Balin-
dashes for you. Quickly do what?
Mallory will quickly ask Balin before doing anything. How many are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people. They're all pretty easy. They're just humans.
Ugh.
Humans.
From what I know.
Yeah, humans.
Hmm.
Am I right?
One of them isn't, but most of them are.
They're not evil, they're just pathetic.
Yeah.
True.
Ew,
Those
humans.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I guess I'll just save my spell. Wait, how long is a short rest?
15 minutes? No?
So in theory,
Oh,
we
a
can...
short rest is an hour. I muted my mic to blow my nose.
Ah,
earlier.
really?
Oh, it's an
Forgot
hour. I thought it was 15 minutes.
I
It's an
thought so
hour.
as well.
Huh,
I thought it
okay,
was
then
15 to an hour.
Nope, it's an hour.
Okay, then I will not cast spells because I feel like
Minimum.
these are really are really lame enemies. So I just do.
Oh, by the way, Mallory, you hear this groaning coming from these dudes up here still.
Oh, hello, friends. Ugh. I hate whining.
We're almost at 3
11.
hours,
Who are?
by the way.
Yeah, I know. Who are you attacking? This guy.
Little. Oh, oops! Fuck! I drew on him.
I-
Fuck! I didn't even.
I will delete it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Thank you.
so you're attacking this guy. You just barely missed with your first attack. Go ahead and roll your second one.
I.
That's
yeah,
damage.
no.
You don't
Ignore-
deal damage
ignore
because
the
you missed.
damage.
Okay.
Ignore the damage.
15 will hit.
Nice.
For 18 damage, that blows his head off.
Slay.
He dead.
So no head.
Yeah.
Alright. It's the cultist's turns now. This guy's gonna come up over here to Balin, and he is gonna take damage as he enters. So, potentially killing him, maybe. Yep, that kills him. As he enters
Yeah.
the space.
And I get splashed
the-
with blood again. Let's go.
The other guy, no, they don't get, you don't get splashed with blood. Is this, are you using
Somebody.
this as radiant or necrotic? You get to choose between them.
Dude,
Let's do Radiant today.
Okay.
I'm
He seems
gonna
to just burst into flame as soon as he approaches you guys. So does this guy.
Then I get shown.
This guy also bursts into flame. It's a golden flame, by the way, so not like actually hot fire. Not to you, anyway.
Come on.
And this guy also fails his save and dies.
Oh wow.
You
Go.
begin to see this guy kind of sweat a little bit as he looks over towards you guys and back at his book, and then back to
I
you
wave
and back
at
to his
them.
book. Still chanting, by the way. And that's
Dad, you
it for
better
all of the
stop.
normal cultists as this demon begins to run toward you.
oh.
He, by the way, he
Oh.
crashes through this little table, knocking it over and spilling the
my God.
contents over. These candles all spill
Is it
and
fun?
everything. And he is going to... Man, these guys suck at their
Yeah,
saving
they do.
throws. As he takes the full 9 damage here. However, he's a little more resilient than the cultists who summoned him. Runs up to Balin, and he's going to attempt to chomp Balin's face.
I chilled.
You don't need to,
No, I don't need to. Cool.
because he misses.
Haha.
Okay, Varka, it is your turn.
Well, so I see like this guy over here. Can I like go here?
Yeah, you can go over there.
Okay, so I will get an advantage because Balin is on the other side.
And are you attacking the... Oh yeah, you're attacking the cultist. dude.
This guy, because he looks
it,
like
got
a bigger guy.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use my. Is he evil? I suppose.
They
I'm
are
gonna use my
all
magic
evil.
missile.
All of these
Yes.
people are quite evil.
Yes.
Yes. You
And
hit.
I'm gonna use my. I don't need to use my divine smite. Why waste it on such a pathetic guy?
I know, right?
Yeah,
You
I
deal
already
13
did a lot of damage.
Hitting
How does
him
he
in
look
his
then?
back.
There
He
we go.
is still up, and I'm gonna roll something real quick. Okay, he got a nat 20 on his concentration check. He still has his whatever he did earlier is active still.
Well, I'm gonna do it again.
Cool. That hits again. Go ahead and
Slay.
roll your damage. Wow, that radiant
What is
damage
he
is
feeling
coming
now?
in clutch. His health is sitting at a nice 0.
There
There we go. And I think you still have a little more movement to use. You have about 10 feet more movement to use if you'd like to move over this way.
Oh yeah. I would love to destroy that guy.
All right.
Hey, come
So,
over here.
we get to his turn. He quickly continues chanting in Abyssal, kind of panicking to look back and forth at you guys.
Oh my god.
He stutters a little bit on a few of the words that he's trying to say, but he manages to complete his incantation this turn.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And you see these like kind of almost crab-like claws grab the sides of this portal that's opening up. Why not? Why am I not able? Oh yeah, there we go. And it wrenches it open, and this thing steps through,
oh.
What the hell?
Only to
is
kill the
this?
guy with the
and it
bow.
roars, and it looks over at the dude who summoned it, and he's like, "Yes, yes, please protect me from these people." And
It's gonna eat it.
Does it kill him?
it walks straight up to him, grabs him by the head with one of the claws, pulls him up into the air, grabs him by the legs, and rips him in half. And
Yeah,
then
let's go.
and it roars as it covers itself in blood. And in common, it says, "Your will be done then." As the blood seems to trickle onto his entire body, and you see his muscles swell.
Oh yeah, just like me.
Oh my god.
Slay. Baka, go there. I want to get a sneak attack.
Let me just do this real quick.
Oh, I can do some cool stuff.
There we go.
What is that?
All right, and let me do this real quick. And let's see what I roll here. Okay, this is what is. You guys can all give me religion checks, by the way, to try and figure out what kind of demon this is.
I
cannot
know what
see
it
it.
is.
Shut your mouth.
I know what it is. Alright, religion.
20.
Ooh,
It's supposed to be a 19.
nice.
I know
Well,
what it
Balin
is.
knows what it is.
That's supposed to be that. There we go.
Balin knows really well.
Okay, so Varka got a 14, Balin got a 20, Gorm got a 15. The DC to identify the type of demon it is was a 19. Balin,
Ooh.
you know
Damn.
that this is what is known as a Glebrezu. It is a type of
Guys, it's
demon.
like brazen.
It is a type of demon who is more physically powerful than magically. However, it's also a highly intelligent and powerful demon. And it does have
Guys,
several
it's
spells.
strong.
And it does have several spells at its beck and call. And some of these types of demons have the ability to summon another of its kind or multiple lesser demons.
Guys, kill it fast. It's really strong.
So, with this demon appearing here, having killed its summoner and being ready to fight you, I rolled.
We'll finish.
Yeah, we're gonna cliffhanger off of this guy.
Yeah.
Ah, cool. It just takes its summoner's place in the initiative order because it got a 19.
Cool.
Yep. All right, so we will pick up next week where we left. Oops, I just deleted the Maw Demon. Fuck me.
Cool.
Let's see. The Maw Demon went pretty low in the initiative order. I'm pretty sure it went after Mallory. Bonk. Wait, why does Varka have a 1?
What?
Varka, did you roll a 1 on your? You did. Oh.
Sure did.
A one on
Wow.
a one?
Yeah, it's a nat one
Yeah,
on
you
your
did.
initiative.
Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
silly. Okay, I
It's a
think
thing
it
like
went
that.
after Mallory though, so I think I had a 5 or something. Thank you for the bonk, Aatrox. Appreciate it as always. All right, so
Appreciate the bonk, dude.
appreciate the bonk, dude. Okay, everybody, we will meet again next week. Same
Slay.
bat time, same bat channel, and we're gonna look for somebody to raid here.
Those
Yeah.
Elec
Yep.
and there's Plum with like very, very long sabbatical.
There is a certain somebody whose birthday it is, though, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
promised to
Birthday.
raid him if he was still alive.
Birthday.
He is still alive, so we're gonna be raiding Midnight Madman. It's his
Insanely
birthday
hard.
celebration, and I'm gonna be
It's
joining
crazy.
him on his
Wow.
stream after we
Like-
end our stream here. So,
Birthday.
please wish Midnight a happy birthday as we send you guys over to his channel. If you guys are subscribed, we'll use Vaz Smug for this one. Demon Raid.
Not sure how many are subscribed, but
If you're subscribed, use the. I have 11 subscribers. You know, unless someone wants to quickly gift some subscriptions, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
this one.
just kidding. You guys don't have to give me subs. Aye,
Me.
aye, aye.
oh wait,
There, Pygo got one. Let's go. Thank you,
Why
Stormy.
even here?
Thank you,
I
Stormy.
don't.
Alright, so if you're subscribed, you can use that. If you are not subscribed, then you can use this.
Can I do paddle?
Huh? Sure, why not? You have to be subscribed to use it on other people's channels, though. I don't know if you're subscribed to me.
Too bad.
Oh, that's a very evil demon raid.
That's a very evil demon raid, yes. Alright, we will see you guys again for this campaign on next Sunday. And I think sometime either during this week or next week, there's going to be a Dungeons and Destiny stream where we play a Dungeons and Dragons version that is made to fit the Destiny setting. So look forward to that. It's a completely homebrew thing. I will be uploading a list of creatures that can be summoned using my commands before it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
The raid just automatically went through before I could finish.
You know,
my
there's
thought.